There's a naked one.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yo, I got a big ass glass of whiskey. This Jefferson's Ocean, man, it's pretty good.
I found it spicy. I didn't care for it too much.
Do you remember which one did you have? Which voyage?
Oh, I'm thinking of the castmates. Never mind. Certainly.
You got a kit for me?
I have a 3-7 for you.
Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Am I running platoon HQ then?
Yes.
It's either you or
You're
me.
you're mostly observing.
3-4, this is Charlie. Over.
Means I don't gotta do anything.
Yeah, well, yeah, but no, I need to talk to you. Okay, go. Okay, bye. I'm all alone. One here beside me.
Stop. Damn, it's hot in here. I gotta turn the AC on, man.
The fuck are you talking about? We're outside, dog.
Sorry.
My fucking immersion.
I know, I'm the worst.
Oh, nice of you to come back.
Alright.
Alright, presume you're Zeus?
Yes.
Alright, cool. So, here's a long and veiny. We're talking about point squad land nav, DMR utilization, long distance recon, and traveling Overwatch with react to contact on the move, both during traveling Overwatch and during recon.
Okay.
I'm going to be giving a starting brief for the crawl phase here at the base. Walk phase is to the east, about a click and a half. We're going to insert at walk, move to ORP1. We're going to do a quick brief and let the squads kind of talk about it, but the actual SBF position is going to be Hill 9-4. The assault position is going to be Hill 3-0 through Hill 1-5, assaulting from the north. 3-3 will give a call to shift fire from the SBF position. We'll lock down the southern ASR while they push through the northern, and then we'll lift fire and hold that southern side as they finish the clear through. So that'll be the walk phase. That should take 45 minutes
I
tops.
assume you'll be putting down these markers at some point?
At some point. I want to talk about that with everybody before we actually do it. And then all the way up in the northwest corner, you'll see our run phase. This one is already marked up because this is what we're telling them to do. Insert at the gas station marked as run. Move in traveling Overwatch to ORP1. Establish a recon into objective Y. I'm sure you get the reference on that.
No, unfortunately not.
How do you not get the reference on that?
The bridge on a river.
I will educate myself at some point.
All right, watch the movie. Watch the movie, The Bridge over the River Kwai. Anyway, so that's the first objective. They're going to have to take that bridge to do two things. One, obviously, to get into the battle space, but two, that's the main inhibitor to that action. Move in traveling Overwatch to ORP2. Start setting up for the assault. RP1, SPF is going to be south. Assault element's going to be to the north. We're assaulting into objective corrosive. Now you'll notice there's some fucking spicy bits here. I've got deliberately, as in please don't change it. I've added I've added some very well hidden and very well in placed VIX. Yeah, I thought you would. So I've got some very well in placed VIX. They're going to cause some issues. We've got a BTR-80 Alpha facing to the west and facing to the east to cover that MSR as a checkpoint. We've got a ZU cannon down south of that little town now there, marked with a red exclamation point covering the riverfront as well as that incoming road from Kwai. So the whole intent tonight is primarily focused on recon and sectors of fire security as you move. So we're building on what you covered in Crisp and what we covered in the last FTX, and just kind of continuing to build on that.
I also want you to cover, or at least to mention, that the element that's doing the recon should not expose the entire element, only the least amount of fucking men doing the recon as possible.
Roger that.
Reminds me of the time I made 3 to cross like 3 rivers in a row, and I made them fucking cross it under a BTR every single time.
Easy. All squads, this is 3-4. Let me know when you're green to green. Over.
Volcano isn't here, is he?
Negative.
Yeah, that's right.
He is here in spirit, with his eyeballs.
All right. Anything else you need from me?
Nope. Just wanted to kind of brief you, let you know what's going on. I'm obviously primary, and I've got Lydell helping and observing, but he's not actually going to be doing much. He just he wanted some training on Zeusing, so I've got him doing that. But his primary build is Mike, just to get him some exposure.
Works for me. You'll want me to start placing units after we're done with the walk phase, I assume.
Yeah, so walk phase, I'm going to add 1 or 2 patrols around Hill 29 and Hill 36, but I want that to be deliberately light contact to focus on the training objective, and then implementation will be in Quai. Feel free to build up objective corrosive, bearing in mind that that's fucking a Task Force Plus size objective, so I want to keep it somewhat light, as if they're just now occupying it for backstory, but decent, you know, fair to middling patrols in that AO, because everything west of Objective Quai is enemy hill territory.
Okay.
Patrols should probably be not like huge amounts either. Like we're not expecting a QRF.
No,
but something
fire
like,
teams, something just to kind of keep them awake and on their toes and make sure they're holding security properly.
That's going to be a big point, right? We're gonna hit that too. Talk about it. Make sure that when we stop and do recon, that you're kicking out security elements, you know, to places that make sense. I will also be Zeus, but I'm probably not going to fuck with it at all. I'm not going to drop anything. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just leave that all to you, just solely for observing my guys. I'm going to go ditch this fucking radio. And if I need to talk to Zeus, I'll do it through 337.
All right.
Okay, so how did the Alpha get into objective corrosive if it's friendly territory?
No, everything west of Quai is enemy held.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
West of
Quai, west of the bridge. It's all enemy held territory, both islands.
Ready when you
cool.
are then.
All right, I'm going to go ditch this and I'll rally my guys.
Probably figure out.
Rally up to the west on me. All squads, when you're green to green, rally up on me to the west. Got a piss poor camera situation going tonight. These look weird. Feel free to turn around and point and laugh at those guys. Waiting on y'all.
Send traffic.
Are you on the wrong net? 3-3?
Probably is.
It's fucking hourly. Who does Chief Clay belong to? Catching up?
3-3 Alpha.
Alright. Alright, gentlemen, hello, welcome. Join training. I don't know, I forget what number. Tonight we're going to be covering point squad land navigation, the DMR usage in a recon environment, long distance recon, reaction to contact, and traveling Overwatch. This is a effort to build on what we covered in the last platoon training during CRISP and in the last FTX. The first thing we're going to be going over tonight is specifically traveling Overwatch. If you are familiar with the term and you understand it, stand up. All right, cool. I'm going to grab a knee.
Not nearly enough people.
Yeah, I think this is addressed in OSIT, so we should probably look into that. Traveling Overwatch, who's familiar with squad column? Stand up. Ideally, that's everybody, right? All right, grab it.
Very nearly.
All right, traveling Overwatch is used. It is part of squad column. It is going to be used when enemy contact is possible or plausible, but still speed is still a factor. That is most often when we will be using traveling Overwatch. Within traveling Overwatch, the lead elements are essentially utilizing a traveling technique, while the trail elements are conducting the traveling Overwatch. So that's the point squad is going out to establish a recon. They're going out to kind of pathfind for us, while the remaining squads are their security elements. That means you maintain your sectors of fire, you get eyes out into the field, you make sure that you're not being walked up on, especially while we're conducting recon. Everybody understand?
Whoop.
All right. There are times when these elements, these covering elements, will follow the lead elements in a continuous maneuver. However, there will be also situations because of terrain or potential enemy contact when the trail elements may halt to provide overwatch for lead elements. They may supply fire to enable the lead elements to maneuver, and in terms of comparison to other techniques, it's about middle of the road in regards to dispersion, speed, and security. Why does it make sense to utilize traveling overwatch in austere conditions? Anybody? Sergeant Kruger.
Thank you, Sergeant. It's best when we're also not sure where the enemy may be coming from or where they can approach us from, so we have the opportune time and ability to react to it.
Perfect, well said. So knowing what we went over the last crisp phase during the platoon training and the last FTX, why would it make sense for us to focus on training on this tonight? You guys think it's pertinent? Not rhetorical. Sergeant Kruger.
Due to a lot of incidences where there were times where enemies came out of nowhere where we couldn't see them, and therefore we were reacting at point on them instead of having a covering element.
Exactly right. So a lot of the times people get into the mindset of we're just hoofing it and we'll fucking start to get our engage or whatever else once we get to the objective. That is not how we do things. It is not how it's meant to be done. It's not how it's done in real life. It's not how it's done here. Any time that you're moving in the field, especially in a battle space where enemy are known to be at, whether we expect contact or not, you have sectors of fire, you have lanes, you have security. You have to maintain all of those at any given time. As we maneuver through tonight, we have a crawl phase, which is what we're doing now, a walk phase and a run phase as usual. Your whole focus tonight should be keeping 360 security. Expected from everybody. Anytime that drops, you can expect the enemy will capitalize on that lack of security. Sorry, Beckett, anything to add?
I think you touched the main points there, Sergeant Spears, that the security elements are going to be key here, right? So since we're going to be doing some recon, that's going to take a little time. And we're going to have to kick out security elements while we do leaders recon, or recon from our ORPs or our SPF positions. So just don't forget that, and it's going to be on team leaders very much to make sure they've got their guys covering the sectors that need to be covered. Make sure we don't get walked up on from the rear or other possible danger areas. Try and get your heads in the place where you're.
I agree. I like it.
Looking where the enemy would exploit you, right, and get a couple rifles facing that way. All right, so just keep that going. We're going to take it not super fast because we want to focus on those elements. Super important, all right?
Absolutely. Thanks, Sergeant. The other thing to talk about in 3-2, I do not want you guys answering on this, but when we are doing a recon, how many people should be pushing up or trying to get eyes out into something? Your whole team, your whole squad, 1 or 2 people? What do you guys think?
1 or 2 people, Sergeant.
1 or 2. Thank you, Chief. It's exactly right. So you do not need your entire element to push up and fucking stand or the skyline on the top of a hilltop getting eyes out with their fucking binos out. It's unacceptable. You will be shot in the face. So don't do that shit. If you need to recon, get on your belly, crawl up to the top of the hill, or whatever you need to do with 1 or 2 guys, maybe a DMR and a fire team lead, maybe one of your gunners, whatever it is, fire team leads and squad leads. That's up to you to determine who your people are going to be for purposes of recon. But you do not need to expose everybody. The goal here is to minimize your presence so we do not take undue contact before we are ready to engage. We do not fight fair. Stop trying to make it easy for them. That is not our job. Anytime we come into contact, it should be 20 guns facing 1 guy. Best as possible, we can do as much as we can control it. 3-7, anything from you?
Hey, from Sunspeed, thank you. Men, if you are not assigned a sector, that doesn't mean you don't have a sector to cover. Pick up a sector on your own. Inform others within your fire team or your squad leader if you're a fire team leader, and hold that sector. Trust that your other fire team members are holding their sectors as well. If they find contact in their sectors and it's not overwhelming them, hold your sector. Trust that they can cover their sector. Only move over to theirs if they go down or if they request assistance. That's all I have. Thank you, Sword Space.
Thank you, through 7. So he's exactly right. This is something I've noticed within my own squad and noticed in general. Because somebody in a fire team wedge, say they're a strong right? Someone at that trail element on the right side says, hey, I got contact 090, 100 meters out, squad size element. Does the entire fire team need to turn and engage that? Probably not. If they can handle that contact, then that's what they do. You're not going to abandon your sector. Now, if those enemies wander into your sector, that's on you. You need to make sure you pick up that lane. But you need to be able to trust that the guys to your left and your right have your fucking back, and they're going to do their job. The only time you abandon your sector is exactly as 3-7 says, because they either needed to happen, or they went down, or whatever else might have occurred. Your job is to keep that security up no matter what the fuck happens. Everybody, huh?
What?
Captain, anything from you?
No.
Thank you, sir. All right, that's pretty much it for the crawl phase, unless anybody has any Q or A. Or Q or C, I suppose. Great. All right, so for tonight, once we leave this debrief, you are clear to lock and load. This brief, you are clear to lock and load. We're going to be stepping through the flag right here, right behind you. We're going to be moving to the walk phase. Walk is marked on your map, grid ref 060017. From walk, we will move in traveling Overwatch in squad column 323334 to ORP 1. From that position, we need to do 2 things. We need to identify an SBF position. We need to identify an assault position. Squad leads have already talked amongst themselves along with 3-7. We've identified what we believe it should be. Team leads, I want you guys to stand up, tell me what you think it should be, and we'll discuss if you're right, if you're wrong, what we think, and what might work. So team leads, go ahead and stand up. Alpha Charlie from 3-4 only. I mean, team leads everybody, but specifically within 3-4, I only want Alpha and Charlie. We only have 3 team leads tonight. Is that what I'm seeing?
Team leads on your feet. He's crouching a little. I see him now.
All right. So as you're looking at this, you see our ORP-1 marked in the saddle between Hill 6-3 and 6-1. From that position, where are we next moving? Where are we moving the assault element?
We're just discussing, boys. Don't have to be too worried about being drawn just yet.
This is a training.
Did you want just 3-4 to answer, or anyone in general?
Any of the team
leader
leads.
sound off.
From 3-2 Bravo, I would recommend the assault element pushing around this ridge line and along this way to keep Deathlade and forgot the
Concealment?
Yes, concealment with the military crest in case anything happens while moving towards the objective.
Okay, bearing that in mind, where are you going to put the SBF? Let's discuss that. How is he going to be covered from that position? So as you're moving, where's the FPS position before we mark that up? Because you should never move alone, right? You should always have someone watching your 6.
Okay, once we leave.
Stand by, Sean Kruger. Let's leave it to the other 5 team leaders. See what they have to say.
Okay,
Come on, boys, wake up. The question was, as the maneuver element was moving along the military crest to the southwest of Masala towards objective, where should the SBF be? I expect the answer to come from 3-4, but anyone else would do.
All 3-6.
What was that? Say again?
Do we hear her? That was Hill 3-6, I believe I heard.
Yes, this here.
Oh, 3-2 Mike, okay. All right, that's one suggestion.
Can we predict any issues with that?
Might not be able to see.
Who said that? Who said that?
Sergeant Ciancio.
Okay, Sergeant, yeah, exactly, right? That entire hill's covered with fucking forest. So that might be a bit of an issue, right? It's elevated, yeah, it's fairly close to the objective, yeah, it's going to cover that element. However, that element might walk right in front of your guns going that way. So that's probably going to be a negative on that. Somebody's drawing something.
I see the captain giving hints here. I'm
Yeah,
disappointed,
is.
guys. We have some tenured people
Oh,
here.
I did not realize my control was fucking held down. That was not intentional.
How about Hill
Alright,
9-4?
There we go. Now we're talking. What do we got there?
Who said that? Private Brown?
Yes, thank you, Sergeant. Yeah, I say set the SBF over at Hill 9-4. It's about 600 meters to the town from there, and they can get good overwatch as the assaulting element once they want to move through that forest, as well as on the objective.
That's an excellent suggestion, Private, but there is one issue with having the SBF on Hill 9-4 while the maneuver element moves around Hill 3-6 to the north. Anybody can tell me why?
They're on their own.
Regrouping as water is an obstacle.
Too much spreading.
Correct. Bit of a spacing issue there. From Hill 9-4 to Hill 3-6 is, let's see, around 500 meters. The most we want friendly elements to be spread out for within a platoon between the squads is perhaps around 400 meters at most. And that is within open terrain where the squads can easily connect with each other without many obstacles in the way. As you can see from Hill 9-4 to Hill 3-6, not only do you have to climb down this hill, cross the ASR, through open forest, or correction, through thick forest, I assume, to Hill 3-6. And only then can you reach your friend elements. But still, excellent suggestion from Private Brown there. So if you were to have an SBF on Hill 9-4, where would the maneuver element go? Or what kind of path would they take?
Southerly, look to ford the river and then come at the objective from the south, clearing the south to north.
Okay, very good.
Gives you 300 meters of open terrain to cover.
How about to the north on the ASR right here?
I mean, if I can offer my opinion, I would much rather have the tree cover north of that ASR. It is fairly, fair distance to cover, yes. But, we will have two squads that are, within that half a click distance. Given this particular objective, I think that's the route that I would pick.
Which one?
Assault element moving through the wooded area. Yep, just where that mark is.
And where's the Overwatch?
SBF 1 marked on Hill 9-4.
Sergeant, I have a suggestion.
What's the objective with Overwatch? Are you trying to Overwatch the entire time that this assault element is pushing through, or are you going to let them get up to the town and then push up and try to find an Overwatch position from within the town?
As far as the Overwatch squads are going to, hold the support by fire position while assault moves, and they will assault, or they will soften up the target as much as they can, and we'll place an RP somewhere for the assault element. So once that squad, in this case 3-3, reaches their RP, they can give a weapons-free order to the SBF to start softening it up while they make their maneuvers.
Sergeant, I have a suggestion.
Send.
Maybe around Hill 3-4. It is elevated over the objective. It also has pretty much great sight lines into the broadside of the objective. And the maneuver element is pretty much just off their fucking left flank. And if they need to pick up, they can move into concealment straight away and push in towards the objective right behind the assault element.
Yep, affirm. And there are two squads here in our support element, right? So they can spread out to two different places if need be. That final call we could probably make on the ground, depending on what the conditions look like for that ASR.
So do you want to know what the captain would do?
Yes, we do.
Yes, sir.
Like Sergeant Donahue just said, Overwatch element here that's going to give you guys, depending on how this vegetation is here, that's going to give you guys sight lines, hopefully everywhere that the assault element is going to be pushing up. And the assault element, if they move down this slope right here, we don't know how that vegetation in there is. Anyone in the town is going to be able to shoot them while they're moving down that slope, because there's probably not going to be shit for fucking cover down that slope. The first call out because we've got this finger right here is going to give you cover from most of the shit in the town, except maybe an angle right here, which if there's 2 squads moving up there, they're going to be able to take that shit out. And once those 2 squads have a foothold, depending on how they push in, they can push in here, get a foothold. At that point, that Overwatch element should have annihilated everything on this side of the town, and they'll then be able to push down here, having a good idea that it's going to be safe, whether it's going to be safe or not.
All right, so what if we draw it up like this, where we've got some drawing here.
Actually, so I'm back before you do that.
Of course, yeah.
That's discounting putting the Overwatch element here and having the assault element go this way. Depending on how steep this river is, you might be able to get down there in the river, and the rocks here covering the approach, being able to push in from there. But then the assault element or the Overwatch element is stuck up on that hilltop. All of this you should be able to see from ORP1 and make that decision. But ORP1's only 63 meters elevation at the maximum, so this hilltop, this ridgeline right here might be blocking lines of sight to be able to see that stuff.
So what if we did 2 support elements, right? So we can have an SBF here and an SBF here. Assault elements, we'll just use the same shit. Like that. That way, no squad is too bunched up on each other. No squad is too far away from support. These 2 SBF positions, once they're maintained, once they're held, you know, they can start lighting up whatever they can see, while assault then maneuvers, you know, around through the wooded area to the northwest side of the town. They can call their lift fire when they hit it, and then you'll still have at least one SBF able to, you know, cover while the other one maneuvers in.
From my perspective, other than pushing down the slope right here, which I think is not a good idea, like none of the plans presented have been not a good idea.
Copy that.
So it's, you know, no plan survives first contact. So it depends on where the enemies are, how they're affiliated, whether or not there's anyone who's going to be hiding in the fucking trees down here pushing up on these guys, whether or not there's patrols going around the town. Like there's a lot of theory here and not a lot of we know.
A lot of Met TC.
Yeah,
so let's talk about Caustic. Small town, lightly fortified. It's minor insurgent faction has just kind of taken over that town as a base of operations. We should not expect significant major contact from there, but it is enemy held. So tonight's goal is to focus on those movements. Let's just go with the one as marked to make life simple. 3-2, I want you guys establishing a recon on the top of SBF 2. Get eyes out. 3-2 specifically DMR team, along with 3-4. The other part of 3-2 is going to be on SBF 1. And then once the DMR team kind of gets that recon out, they'll move to SBF 1 while 3-4 covers from SBF 2. AP 1 is going to be held by 3-3. Everybody tracking?
What?
Alright, so as we spent the first 10 minutes of this briefing, security and recon are the focus. Keep your sectors up, you might not come into contact. Drop your sectors, you're going to see contact. So pay attention to that shit. That's the whole purpose of tonight, is to beat that into your heads. Keep that focus up. Make sure you're doing your job the whole night. Anybody have any comments or questions?
Negative, Sergeant.
Excellent.
Negative.
I do, Sergeant.
Send it.
What are we expecting vehicle-wise in this first town, roughly?
Light vehicle contact.
Copy.
Thanks, sir. Anybody else?
Yeah, just one last thing as far as marching order goes. Recommend push through 3-2, 3-4, and then 3-3, and that's how we'll move out. So we get to the ORP.
Works for me. 3-7, anything from you?
Negative.
All right, clear to lock and load. Push through the flag as Sergeant Beckett just cleared.
On speed over here for a second.
Mike, you're going to attach to Bravo for the purposes of this.
Okay, all the fucking AI are going insane, so might have to re-garrison them all.
There was nothing garrisoned in the first objective.
Oh, are they supposed to just wander around?
Yeah, they're just wandering.
Okay, good. Never mind.
Yeah, I did not want this to turn into a mount situation.
Push red and give me a radio check on 133.
Fuck shit up.
This is Alpha on 133, radio check over.
Leave it Charlie over.
Roger, out.
Rainy, I got you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm on your net.
Alright, as soon as 3-4 gets through, we're
I'm going to go ahead and jump through.
Yeah.
3-4, clear to push.
Beautiful. We're going through
Charlie's here.
Security here.
Copy. Alright, let's push out to the east a bit here.
3-2, this is 3-4. This is your show to run. Get on point. Find us a path of movement to our marked objectives.
3-2, we're pushing out.
Where you want to push to?
Do you have a
Push out
CLS?
048 once you pass these buildings.
Alright, we're going to be following out 3-2.
And White, you can
Alpha, you're on point.
Sound off when we're on.
Alpha copies.
Douglas, sir.
Hey, Mike.
3-2, that's Mike.
Oh, sorry.
3-4 copies, 2-2.
Let me push yellow or stay green, sir.
You're good. Stay green.
I'm assuming
picking up
everybody
north.
teams
Got a little bit
are
preference, I just thought I'd ask.
Bravo and Douglas and Warner can triplet.
Push west to the exit of the compound and this little mortar pit.
3-4 is 3-3 over.
3-4 is, or 3-3 is 3-4 in traffic.
Sound off when you're Oscar Mike. We'll pick up and bring up the rear over.
3-4 is on the move, over.
Roger, out.
It should be fine.
Team 2's moving.
Copy. Mike, did you copy your attached to Bravo for now?
Affirm.
Keep moving. Yep. Mike, within reason, when you can justify and not put your actual billet at risk, feel free to put an eye in the sky.
3-3's Oscar Mike.
Copy.
Obviously, don't relay
Have a
anything you see.
3-3-2, the Edgewood line on the east, we're shifting north. Havoc 3 copies.
Alpha, this is 3-4. Do you have eyes on 3-2?
Affirm, right behind them.
Copy. Remember, if you need to call a short hold or something along those lines, feel free to do so.
This is White.
Alpha, okay.
1.1.
Alpha short halting for 5 Sierra, letting 3-2 grow distance.
3-2, this is 3-7. Send for 3-2 over. 3-2, make sure you call your short hold if you do any of them. Over.
Alpha picking back up.
Copy, 3-2, short hold.
Copy.
Out.
Disregard 3-2 short hold.
3-2, this is 3-3, interrogative over. Send traffic. Are you short hold at this time? 3-2 is short holding, resuming movement in 30 over.
Yeah, 3-2 is halted up ahead.
Roger, out.
Alpha Bravo, be advised 3-2 has short halted if you have eyes.
3-2 is holding.
You're about 60 meters to our south.
Alpha copy is doing the same.
Trees on the right.
Bravo, once we're
Yep, here they are.
All other teams, this is Alpha. Alpha has eyes out northeast at this time.
Kick out, get security.
Charlie, copies. 3-2 is Oscar Mike.
Radio check 3-2.
Douglas is grabbing southeast.
Delta copies.
Lima Charlie 3-2.
Yeah, go ahead. Push
Alpha's picking up, moving east.
Security element out to the west side break. Be advised 3-2 is Oscar Mike to ORP 1. 3-4 will be moving shortly. Over.
Let's go.
Team 2's moving.
Cannon, what do you think so far?
3-2 is moving DMR and myself to ORP 1. Over. Copy.
Make sure you're keeping your sectors. Always check your sides and your back. Last man, the formation's responsible for the rear.
Alpha, are we continuing or?
Alpha copies.
Charlie copies. Havoc 3, no eyes from ORP 1. 3-2 is continuing to push
Alpha gonna bring it to a short hold.
recommend
We're troubled with 3-2.
just some defilade and low ground over here to recommend rest of the elements, push over, and then hold up in this low ground over.
Copy 3-2, ROP1 looks like a bowl to me. Might have to move to its eastern side. Your call, over.
Yeah, already come back to the east side,
Push
recommend the rest of the elements push across and hold up in that bowl.
Copy.
This is 3-4. We're
3-2
holding.
covering northeast and east-northeast.
3-2 is 3-4. Send traffic. Be advised, we're kicking out south just a ways. We're going to start turning east and make our way towards that bowl. We'll be on the south side, over.
Push up to hill 6-3 north, 100 meters.
3-3 out.
Push 100 meters north.
Charlie copies.
Alpha copies, Oscar Mike.
Moving north.
I'm very disappointed in the lack of responses coming from people. Copy. Ivy 3 is 3-4. We are moving up to hill 6-3 to get eyes out east towards the objective, over.
Copy 3-4.
Retreat 3-2, no eyes again from the eastern side of bowl, moving south this time with DMR. Wait one for.
Copy 3-2, be advised. 3-3 is moving up on that position as well. You might run into each other, over.
Stand by. Break.
Copy.
I've got troops moving.
Transmit on squad.
Check net.
Ivy 3 is 3-4. 3-4 is in contact with the squad size element to the northwest, 100 meters downslope, over.
Understood.
3-4 is 3-3, over.
It's in traffic.
Be advised, we're kicking off this position. We're going to start rolling north to see if we can support you. It's also going to get us a better line with our RP, over.
3-4 copies. Let us know when to shift fire. We're currently looking at the lane you're moving in, over.
Roger, out.
006, 100 meters in the tree line. Fire team size element.
Alpha copies, assistant covering north, Alpha actual covering northeast.
Yeah. Shoot him, Clint.
3-4 is 3-3, over.
It's in traffic. 3-3 is 3-4 is in traffic.
Yeah, roger. In contact time now. It's going to be west of your pause. Troops on the road. Break. Be advised, we're going to continue our movement as soon as this is clear on your west side, over.
Copy that. I think we're engaged in the same target. We'll continue to support from this position.
Havoc 3-2 is in contact. Southeast, top of the next hill to the 128.
3-2 is in contact. 120 to our south, top of the next hill top. 3-4 copies.
Alpha copies.
Bravo copies.
Charlie copies. 3-4 is 3-3 copies.
It's in traffic.
3-4 is 3-3. We're just about ready to assault through the contact to the north on the other side of the road. Are you in a position where you can cover our movement, over?
Affirm. As soon as we see you push into the lane, we'll shift fire, over.
Roger, we're moving. Break. Additional contacts northeast, stay close to my position.
3-3, this is 3-4. We're shifting fire time now to support 3-3. No further contact at this time, over. 3-4, push south in support of 3-2, who is in contact to their southeast. Should be 1-2-0 from our pause. It's in traffic.
3-2 reported danger close contact to the northeast. That's between you and 3-2. Try to close the gap, over.
3-4 copies. We're moving time now.
Out.
Friendlies, direct south.
Yeah, affirm. They should be on the next hilltop. We should be experiencing contact almost direct east. Over the next section.
My Alpha element is still in close contact northeast, within 20 meters.
Understood. 3-4 should be closing on that position.
Copy. 7 DMR to engage.
Danger close. 20 meters in front.
On top of hill, 9-4.
Copy.
Alpha copies, moving with you, actual.
Frag out.
Frag out.
3-2, this is 3-4. We ran into the contacts you're engaging. Shift fire to the north to your east. 3-4 is pushing through contact at this time, over.
Troy's on your north, getting online. Copy. 3-2, copy.
Alright, everybody get online, push through east, clear through this contact.
Alpha copies, Alpha resistant moving with Alpha actual being patched.
Copy.
What are we doing?
Randy, left. Team 2, push north, clear through that. Team 1, hold east.
Team 2 is pushing north, copy.
3-4 is 3-3, over.
Team 1 copies, holding
traffic.
east.
Be advised, we have begun to turn east-southeast towards our assault position. Break. Are you still in any position to cover anything on the road that may approach from our south, over?
3-1.
Team 2's heading back. Clear through contact.
3-3, this is 3-4. We are currently about 300 meters direct south of your pause. We have eyes into Marcella, no contact from that position, and we're covering the MSR running north to south, over.
Have a 3-2. Contact on the hill, 9-4 down. Copy.
Alright, 3-4, lock this road down. 3-3 is going to be crossing into our lane, pushing up towards our pause.
Start moving towards hill 9-4 this time, over.
3-2 is picking up to start moving towards hill 9-4.
Copy, 3-2, your call.
Alpha copies, Alpha's covering
3-4,
east northeast.
It's in traffic.
I'm going to detach my Alpha element and move with you to SPF-1, over. Or are you moving to SPF-2? West or northeast, over.
3-4 copies. Go ahead and set up closer to SPF-2, and then we'll begin our movement. We can cover you from this pause, and then we'll move online with you towards the SPF positions, over.
Delta's got eyes out to the east, southeast, towards the road.
Copy. 3-2 is going to be detaching and sending some guys over to support us as we move from this position direct east to SPF-1. 3-2, the rest of 3-2 is going to move up towards Hill 9-4, SPF-2, and begin recon. 3-3 is north at the T intersection on the road, about 300 meters.
Charlie has eyes on 3-3.
Alpha copies all.
Copy. 3-3 is 3-4.
Set for 3-3.
We have eyes on you from there. We can cover you to continue through and start getting online with RP1. Check
Solid
AP1.
copy. Solid copy. We are going to push through these buildings here and get straight to the AP. We're moving time now.
Copy that. As soon as 3-2 lets us know, we're going to break and move towards SPF-1 from our current position.
3-3 copies. Over.
Sergeant Spears,
Ow.
Alpha 3-2 is following you.
Copy. Welcome to the team, boys. What do we got? AT and
3-2's beginning movement to Hill 9-4 and also SPF-1.
Oh, you get the whole thing? Great, excellent. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Copy.
3-2 is 3-4 over.
Send traffic.
3-1.
I'm with 3-4 actual, yes.
All teams, this is Alpha. Is anyone watching our west and southwest, over?
3-2, this is 3-4. Sorry about that break. We are ready to move. We no longer have eyes on you from that position. Can we move to SPF-1 over?
Copy, move to SPF-1 over.
Copy that, we're breaking down.
Full belt.
Alright, 3-4, pick up. We're moving towards SPF-1. It's going to be direct east from our pause, 400 meters. Stay on the north side of the road, use cover to get up to that position. And then Alpha, I want you to get up and try to get eyes out as a recon element.
Alpha copies.
Alright guys, we're moving direct east. 3-2.
Copy that. On you.
Nothing for you, Charlie. We're moving direct east towards SPF-1.
Don't worry. I'll deal with you later.
Roger.
Alpha's pushing
3-2, you with me?
northeast, further down the road. Keep
All right.
defilade, over. Tank back on comms.
3-2. This is 3-3 over.
Send for 3-2 over.
I am at the
Be
road.
advised,
I'm going to hold it cover to the south. Go ahead and continue past through.
Break. request whatever info you have on recon into the town at this time. Over.
3-2, we're going to set a block of position so the rest of my squad can pass across this ASR.
Good copy.
Team 2 is moving 10 now.
Blocking position, Alpha.
Wait, 3rd Sierra.
Alpha, adjust your route about 115 down towards SPF 1.
I'm going to push a little bit right to this tree where I can see what's going on down there.
Alright, we're square. Let's pick it up, boys.
3-4, this is 3-7.
Moving.
It's in traffic.
Be advised, SPF-1 looks like it might have some defilade towards the town itself. Looks to be on a bit of a high ground over.
I wouldn't have been able to see anything.
3-4 copies, Tinkle Mike.
Out. 3-3, 3-2 over. Three, 3-2 over.
This is 3-3 send traffic.
3-2, Overwatch team is in position, eyes on town, multiple enemy patrols moving to town. Wait one.
3-2 has eyes into the
Looks
town.
like
They're
at
calling
least
up multiple enemy patrols in
squads,
the AO.
possibly more. Saturated town, over.
Looks like the town's saturated, roughly a platoon. Over.
Alpha copies.
Charlie copies, over.
3-2, this is 3-3, roger.
This junk give me the creeps.
Bravo copies. Havoc 3.
Hold.
Enemy movement, north my position, pushing north, at least a squad.
Team 2, you're on the closest to 3-2's pause.
Break, this is 3-3, be advised, ditch close contact southeast.
Roger, we're pushing in my contact, not copy.
Alright, 3-3 is going to be direct north of your pause.
The ASR this time, they're on the south side.
Keep moving up to
Copy, 3-4, this is 3-7.
It's in traffic.
Be advised, might be infantry between you and fucking 3-2 over.
3-4 copies. 3-2 is 3-4 over.
We've got at least a fire team size towards south 100 meters engaging zone now.
We have to shift right.
3-3 is 3-4. Disregard 3-2. 3-3 is 3-4. Hey, push direct east. We've got a fire team size to the southeast from here, less than 100 meters. 3-3 is 3-4, check in.
Alpha's engaged, providing basic fire.
Last calling station, this is 3-3, say again.
3-3, this is 3-4. We're close to your pause. Havoc 3 is calling up possible fire team elements between us, PID.
Solid copy. Be advised, 3-4 is approaching from our south, possible enemy elements between.
Bravo, check in, over. Bravo, this is Charlie, check in, over. Havoc 3 is 3-2.
This
Send
is
it.
Bravo, I'm patching up on the other side
At least one time's gun truck on the north
You're
side of
not on
town,
that.
lost eyes, trying to reacquire over. Copy, gun truck.
Solid copy.
Are you not on squad net?
You can try and move on.
Charlie South, do you have a track on Bravo?
Alright. We've got him. Disregard.
3-2, 3-4, this is 3-3, over.
It's in traffic.
Recommend weapons free on anything inside the town. We're pushing through contact. It's pushing us past our assault point. We're going to continue moving once it's done, over.
Find a position, engage into the town. 3-4 copies, weapons free into the town. We're engaging from the west along the ASR, engaging east into the town at the X intersection.
3-3 is 3-2 over.
Alpha Delta, pick up, push on my pause.
3-3, there's additional enemy foot mobiles pushing north out of the town.
Copy,
Possibly
move
towards
with you.
your position, over.
Charlie, clear to engage in the town with Bravo. Alpha, what do you got?
Multiple danger close contact southwest.
3-4 is 3-3, over.
Wait, 1, 3-2, this is 3-4. I've got danger close contact in my team south of your second team's current position. Can you have them push back to reinforce us? I have another team engaging into the east, over.
3-2 cop.
Tango Mike, 3-3, send traffic.
Discard out.
Alpha, you good?
Hey firm, we're just going to bound past through contact to our southwest and reposition.
Moving up the tree.
Copy, hold here. 3-2 is moving to reinforce us, sub-base fire.
Alpha will go.
This is Mike, I got squad size team 145 in my pause.
Where you at, Mike?
Maintain security to our.
With Bravo.
I've got Delta
They're south of your pause?
Copy. From southeast.
Copy. Weapons free. 3-2, 3-4, over.
Send traffic over.
Troops in the open downslope from your pause, 200 meters. It's going to be northeast from your position.
Northeast of my position.
Double, Mike.
Copy.
3-2 is here.
3-2, we got a base of fire. Can you push through? Flank on the west side.
3-4, 3-2, this is 3-3, over.
Roger that.
It's in traffic.
Be advised, I've got contacts southeast of me on the hillside, possibly approaching your pause break. I've also got danger close to my northeast. I have to take care of that. Once it's done, we'll begin our assault, over.
3-4 copies all.
3-3 out.
3-4, my second team is on your position, over. You can direct them as you see fit.
Copy that. Hopefully they're going to begin a flank maneuver. We've got a base of fire set. We're just waiting on them to move over. Out.
3-2, this is Ares. Send traffic
Alpha
over.
has eyes on 3-2
Your
pushing
mic is
western
detached.
side.
If you need any medical attention, let me know. Over.
Copy. So continue moving online with them to the southwest. Bravo, Charlie, check in.
Charlie, check in.
Bravo's green.
Got anything engaged?
Affirm at 146, 500 meters out.
Open field.
Affirm.
Reference
Same
white
mark.
smoke.
Okay.
3-2 is 3-4. Over.
Charlie, got contacts 9, over.
Send traffic.
Reference white smoke in the open field. My MG and CCM teams are engaging into that. There are potential enemy elements moving up towards your position. Over.
Before the south, we're going to collapse back to SBF.
Copy, eyes on.
Copy. Push to Bravo and Charlie's position. We're going to move up. They're about 100 meters east of that position, engaging into the town. And troops in contact in the open field.
Yeah, follow them.
Alpha and Charlie already there, engaging contacts.
Alpha Roach. Bravo copies.
Charlie copies.
3-4 is 3-3, over.
It's in traffic.
Be advised, we might have a pretty big gun in this town shooting at us. You got any eyes on that? I'm gonna need you to clear before I cross.
Scanning. Before, get eyes out into the town. Move if you need to. 3-3 is calling up a large weapon in the town that's locking them down. Traffic.
Swift, I got
Alpha
a
Roach.
great point of view if you
Be advised, it was fucking technical. I think we might have taken care of it. We're gonna begin our assault in about 20 seconds.
Copy that. 3-4 is also engaged 2 times technicals from the west side into the east side. No further contact from our current position at SPF 1. Over.
Charlie's gonna push west side west, get a little further away, see if we can cross over to the other side and look for the weapon.
Copy that. We'll move as a squad because we're all on this side. Alpha Delta with me.
I got movement far in the open field.
Alpha has
092.
eyes on
It's a
1 times enemy
1,
foot
2
mobile
infantry
far
running around
east
up
other side of the town, moving north to south.
Copy. Shoot him, please.
Lost visual.
Okay,
Scott.
I need to dig in because we're getting about that.
Yeah, there's a marksman somewhere out past
Should've
the
lost.
spree.
3-2 is 3-4.
105.
Send traffic.
Reference Hill 3-4 from your pause. We suspect a marksman to that position. He's got us pinned down at SPF 1. Over. Ow.
Oh. Sheffield, I have something for you.
What's that?
A trench.
3-3 is 3-4. Over.
Go for 3-3.
Negative on any further technicals in the town. We're being engaged from a marksman to our east-southeast at this time. We cannot move to cover you. Over.
Good copy, over.
Out.
No, I thought it was a push.
Hey, you see that white smoke up there? Wearing 104?
Where the fuck am I?
Right side.
Wrong way.
All stations 130, this is 3-3. Be advised, we're beginning our assault on the objective. Time now.
3-4 copy.
Team 2, this is Team 1, we're on your pulse time now.
Send traffic.
Be advised you're being left behind on SBF2. I recommend you move to SBF1 to reconnect with 3-4 over.
Copy.
I see a dismounted jeep. Is that armed?
Where would you got that?
3-2, this is 3-4. We're going to be pushing south from SBF 1 towards Hill 3-2 and try to get better eyes into the town to better cover for 3-3's assault. Over.
Gun track, whatever the term.
Copy all.
See it. 3-2
is 3-3 over.
Send traffic.
3-4, breakdown, push south. We're going to try to push over to the rocks at Hill 138. I'm sorry, 138 from our pause. Push direct south and then direct east, and we'll get into those rocks to engage into the town as 3-3 assaults from the north.
There's a possibly mounted to the right about like that contract between you and the town this time. I can't see if it's as a gun.
Charge copies.
Team 2 is Team 1, hold base. Team 1's going to wrap around and start moving south now.
Have additional traffic, additional. Wait,
Alpha Delta confirmed. Go ahead and move, and then cover us. We'll pick up a move behind you. Over.
Infantry movement pushing north.
Alpha Wilco, Alpha's pushing further back west, back to SBF1 to cross. Over.
Copy. Break. 3-3 is 3-4. Over.
Smoke ready.
Send traffic.
3-3, I have eyes on a squad-sized element moving on the east side of town, probably 100 to 150 meters on the east side of the town. Looks like they're pushing towards your position. Over.
3-4 is 3-3. Did not copy.
Squad-sized element, 150 meters east of the town, pushing towards your position. Over.
I'll copy. I'm on you.
Going on that gun truck.
Solid copy. 3-4 break. 3-2 is 3-4 or 3-3. Request you make movement into the town. We got a lot of ground to cover here.
Request the need you ride on gun truck. Over.
The one we could see right here in the front.
That's an A firm.
Send it.
Copy.
Roger.
All squads, this is 3-4. Marksman to the southeast has been taken out. 3-4 engaging into enemy technical with an HE. Over. Got that, Charlie?
Yeah, it's an A firm.
3-4 is 3-3 over.
This is Alpha, a lot of open
Traffic.
field towards those rocks.
About to take fire from a Vic with a mounted gun south down the road from me. You got any eyes on that? Over.
Negative. It seems to be behind a building. We do have another one that is currently active. We're putting a rocket out time now.
Copy. As soon as that's done, request you push into the town and start holding down some of these roads for us. Over.
This Charlie, that's catastrophic.
Copy that. Will do. Technical catastrophic. Over.
Roger out.
Reloading. Alpha Delta, hold your pause. Your SPF element. Rest of 3-4 with me. We're assaulting into the town from the west side and locking down the roads at the center of town. Over.
My Alpha team, and then we're pushing to into town.
Team 2 pick up the now.
SBF1, move your discretion. Over.
Alpha copies all.
Copy. 3-2 copies.
Alpha, we're going to be pretty decent space from you. I'll try to link you up with 3-2 as they pass your pause. Follow them in.
Alpha Wilco.
3-2 is 3-4.
Send traffic.
I have a team southeast of your pause. I'm assaulting in with the rest of 3-4 into the town to lock down the ASRs. I'm going to have those guys attached with you. Is that okay? Over.
A firm, I'm moving. Continuing movement east on tree line. Over.
Tango Mike, if you move another 50 meters to your east, you'll be online with my secondary team. Let me know when you are, and I'll have them attach you.
3-2 copies.
Out.
3-4 check in.
I'm up.
Copy. Do you want us to attach to 3-2 when they arrive? Over.
Hey firm, I'll let you know 3-2 is currently to your west, about 150 meters. Once they get online with you, I'll have you swap over and jump into them. They'll be north of your pause on the other side of the ASR.
Alpha Roger.
3-3 is 3-4.
Send for 3-3 over.
Wait one. 3-3 is 3-4. We're pushing into the town from the west, coming in on that ASR to the running west-east of the town. Over.
Solid copy.
Charlie Bravo, we've got some defilade here on this town. We can move up with these trees in the concealment and use this creek bed to get over the into the town.
Fucking rocks.
3-4 copies, moving them time now. Alpha Delta, pick up, head straight north, 200 meters, and you're gonna link up with 3-2. 3-2 is 3-4. Requesting you hold pause so my team can attach over.
Copy, holding at the tree line.
Hang on, Mike. Alpha Delta, you copy.
That destroyed.
Say again for Alpha.
Push north-northeast of your pause. 3-2 is holding just south of hill 1-5. It's going to be roughly 0-2-5 from your position.
Got it.
Alpha copies.
3-3 is 3-4. We've got eyes on your squad in the town. We're going to lock down everything west of you. So shift east and we'll move with you online.
Solid copy.
Out.
Going in and going right. Going left.
Hey, we're not clearing buildings, guys. I mean, clear that one, that's fine since you started, but as we move to the other side, we're going to push east and lock these roads down so 3-3 can clear through. 3-2 is picking up that position. Blue, blue, blue.
3-4, this is Alpha. Tell 3-2 to hold. We're having to shift behind Defilade to continue movement to them over.
Copy, they're already holding.
Alpha Roger.
Holding Warner.
On you.
Hey. Okay, pushing across.
Quite out. Last man.
Blue, blue in the corner.
Second. Once you're across.
Go ahead and cross, go ahead and cross. Crossing, crossing.
Crossing. Last man.
Ow.
P4, P2, I don't see you. I don't see you moving my location.
They're moving to you, they're moving behind some defilade. They'll be with you in like 30 CR.
Bravo's moving.
Alpha Delta, you gotta double time it. You're 200 meters behind 3-2's pause. They are right on
We don't have
the
eye on you
east-west
in the town
north.
anymore. You don't have flank security where at your current position over.
Alpha copy.
3-2, or 3-4, this is 3-2, or whatever the fuck. We copy. We've got 3-3 online with us to the east, over.
I need a bandage. Go ahead and cross first.
Move, Rennie. 3-3 is 3-4. We're on the southern side of the town, covering everything outside of the town as you clear through, over.
Solid copy, over.
I'll be last man.
Crossing.
Yeah, it's one of those big ones where you gotta just fucking stop somewhere.
Pretty much.
I'm going to the big building over here.
Aries, this is 3-4. Once we are clear of the current contact, we're going to hold here and begin our next phase after a debrief, over.
Alright, picking up.
Three two, this is 3-4. My secondary team should be linking up with you time now.
Hey, I'm gonna cross in front of you.
Add what? Oh,
3-4,
yeah.
this is Alpha. We're on 3-2 time now.
Hang on, Mike.
Are we gonna check this building?
3-2, this is
going to
3-4.
detach
My
3-2
team
time now.
is linking up with you time now.
I know.
Roger.
Copy.
Let me know when your last man passed, and I'll collapse on the wall.
Go ahead and move, Sheffield. I'll pick up your sector.
Moving to the wall.
Do not proceed any further south. We're going to hold that position, let 3-3 finish clearing the town, and 3-2 pushes it behind us.
We're not pushing any further south than this. We're holding here until 3-2 collapses in behind us.
Go ahead and start shifting east along that road and lock us down to the north and the east on the MSR.
Crossing.
We're going to be following the road and lock down the northeast SR.
Team 1, check in.
Moving.
Team 1's copies.
Copy, you linked up with 3-2.
A-firm, I'm attempting to get Alpha's AG to hop up on net form.
Hang on, Mike. Hey, Bravo, for this purpose, just stay, or not Bravo, sorry, Delta, for this purpose, just stay where you're at on that.
All
We don't need
squads,
to do
this
all that.
is Aries 130. Be advised the objective has been cleared. You are free to call pause X at your discretion, over.
Hang on, Mike. All squads, pause X. Pause X, pause X, pause X.
Pause X.
Roger, rally on, recommend rally on the intersection of Middletown at the objective marker.
Rally on the objective middle of town of the objective marker. 3-4 copy, center of town.
It's the objective marker in the center of times where we're looking up.
3-2 copies.
Don't have any beverages, Cannon. Condition 4. All squads, condition 4.
Condition 4.
We don't have to condition 4 for pause X's.
Disregard.
Disregard.
That said, if you want to condition 4 for pause X's, it's your training.
Disregard.
Now is a good time to
Recondition 4.
repack your mags either way.
Okay, we're gonna go condition 4.
Yeah, condition 4.
Condition 4.
Copy.
No NDs on my watch, boys. I like having all 17 of my toes. Is everybody present? All squads?
Trees all here.
Yeah, we're here.
Alright, you guys can get closer.
Alpha reattaching to 3-4.
Copy. Alright, we're sending down the line 3-2. How do you think that went from your position?
Thank you, Sergeant. We're kind of short-handed, so didn't particularly like being up in that hill by ourselves, especially being separated from our alpha team. Should have displaced sooner, as soon as 3-3 started their assault. But overall, the actual engagement and spotting went well, as far as I could see.
Did you have good eyes from that position?
From Hill 94, yeah, after it was cleared, we had great eyes on the town, for the most part. Couldn't quite see where these gun tracks were, but only marked one of them up. So yes.
Copy. Was that one moving when you marked it?
Negative. That one was not moving. Couldn't only see a portion of the vehicle. Couldn't see the entire vehicle, so couldn't tell it was fully crewed or not.
Got it. Okay. Was that your mark 1129? Northwest of the town?
It's still there.
It's the only one I see. The only reason I ask is because it is marked as if it is moving, and if it's not, we need to make sure we're tracking that.
Copy that, Sergeant. That was an oversight on my part.
All right, no worries. Thank you. 3-3.
Yeah, thank you, Sergeant. So the only real concern I had there was we got drawn into contact, and it sort of pulled us into that wooded area where it felt like we were, kind of alone. We didn't have support, but I think you guys broke down fairly quickly to get over there. I'd almost have to hear your perspective, because you would have been looking at us while we were looking down gun sites. Other than that, once we got into town, it seemed like support was there. I kind of expected 3-4 to hold position while 3-2 rolled in and at least held a cordon on the town. But we were in rolling contact like the whole way, so it was sort of difficult to sort out what you guys were doing.
Yeah, understood. So from 3-4's perspective, we were in contact basically from the northeast side of Hill 6-3 all the way to our SPF position, and then from the SPF position all the way into the town. So what we did is we had two teams. We had one team move up roughly to grid ref 071019, engage into the town and cover you. My second team was at the SPF marker, engaging out to that open field to the south, east of that position, covering 3-2's movement as they broke down. At some point, we ended up taking some contact from our rear, from the west. I don't know how they got there. They must have snaked in between two different squads moving through that AO. So we had to collapse back, which caused a little bit of delay and a hitch in the giddy up as we were moving through. Right about the same time, 3-2 broke down, and you began your assault. So I'd say the volume of contact was more than anticipated here, at least initially. But we maintained our sectors of fire as best we could to ensure you both had cover as you assaulted, as well as 3-2 breaking down from that hilltop.
Copy.
3-7. Anything from the ice or the sky? I mean,
from my point of view, I have two things. So, like you said, Sun Space, a full squad, managed to sneak between you and 3-2 following this ASR until they reached this intersection, at which point they turned back around and engaged you. It is my understanding that 3-2 only had their DM team and their squad leader and their mic on this hill before the mic got detached. So they were rather undermanned for their task, which was to overwatch this entire fucking AO. So my recommendation here is perhaps it should have been 3-4, because should have been attached to 3-2 on this hill instead of the other way around, so that you could overwatch, provide better overwatch and not have any fuckers sneak through your lines. And number 2 is 3-2. Yeah, when you were at ORP1 engaging towards Hill 9-4, you got caught on the front slope, and that's fine on my book, because you were trying to get eyes below the fucking hill towards this intersection when you got fucking caught out. You engaged back towards Hill 9-4, you put the guy down who was trying to engage you, and then you stayed on the front slope.
Copy that, sir.
Whenever you find yourself free of enemy contact, always maneuver yourself into a better position. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, 3-7. So just to comment on that from my perspective as well, that contact was roughly here that 3-4 took. Given that 3-3 was in contact up here in this area, I didn't feel it was prudent for us to break down and push up there. As we discussed in the brief, that was originally the plan, is to have 3-4 at that position with the DMR. But given we were in contact basically from ORP1 all the way into the town, we determined it made most sense to keep guns up and in the fight rather than breaking 3-4 out. Or I'm sorry, we being me, decided that it made more sense to keep 3-4 engaged, since 3-2 was already kind of in this area when we were under contact. So that was a field call. That was a field call in my position. I saw someone had a.
That 3-2 mic also detached, so they lost one man.
Oh. I saw someone had a comment, but I didn't see who it was. Sergeant Kruger.
Thank you, Sergeant. It was just on a comment towards this situation that 3-7 was bringing up.
Ended.
Once we got what I believe to be enough fire superiority up there, based off of having just myself and the DM, I was calling ranges and trying to take out highest priority threats to us, and then we tried to move back west towards Hill 6-1, trying to get behind Deflade at that point by Buddy peeling.
Okay, Sean Kruger, but I understand your intent, but you didn't need to move all the way back to Hill 6-1. There's plenty of Deflate all around ORP1, as I described to 3-2 on 130. It is a bowl. You can stay anywhere along the inside of that bowl and you'll have perfect Deflate. Something to consider.
Favor.
Captain, anything from you?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm looking at something.
No problem. And guys, this was not meant to be a mount training. Obviously, we had a little bit here, but the focus here was on the traveling Overwatch, and I think communications at the platoon level were pretty good. Obviously, I can't hear the individual teams. 3-2, from my perspective, I liked that you detached some guys and put them with us. I think it made sense given what we were dealing with and the volume of fire we were dealing with. So kudos on making that call. The only issue that I had with that attachment is that it seemed fairly brief. So when I thought I had them, I didn't, and I didn't know that they were no longer attached. So just bear in mind, you gotta let us know where those guys are in relation to everybody else, because I cannot see them on the tracker. As far as sectors of security, I don't think anybody got snuck up on. Even the squad that managed to snake through us, didn't engage into us in a dire fashion. We were able to lock that down pretty quickly. So even that, I'm happy everybody kept their sectors and paid attention to that. So good work. Captain, are you ready?
Yeah, so I guess the first question is, what's the objective of this training? Were we supposed to get up to the ORP and be able to get eyes out?
That was the intent. I'll discuss that with Ares.
Okay, so we need to understand as Ares what the training is, because if we're in contact before we even get to the part of the training, then what's the point of the fucking training?
If I could, Calvin, I didn't even place those guys down. I don't know who did. I don't know why they were there to begin with.
Whose lead areas?
I'm primary, sir, but I'm not 100% certain what happened there myself, so I'm gonna figure that out. It'll be corrected before we do the run phase.
All right. As for 3-3, I mean, we reacted how we needed to react. So is it my understanding that 3-2 was on the north and they cut through to the south, and 3-3 was on the south and cut through to the north? Is that correct? Where was 3-2 when that first contact happened?
We're on Hill 6-1, Captain.
Okay. 3-3 pushed. We pushed north. We pushed through the contact, which I think it was all dead. I don't understand the decision to push through the middle of these buildings instead of going around.
For my point, sir, it just it provided hard cover as we move through.
Good cover on both sides, but if there's anyone hiding out in those buildings, they're basically going to be able to ambush us at their discretion. We moved up to the AP. The terrain was super fucky there because I didn't realize it, but it's only a whole 6 meters. It's not even that. Like, I think Alpha pushed down here, and then we tried to push back up there, but instead we pushed in this direction because I was trying to find the hilltop and couldn't find it. But we got in contact from, where was it? It was guys pushing this way. They weren't pushing from that way.
There was some to the northeast too, but that was closer to the road, I believe.
That's after what I'm talking about here.
Right.
We got in contact, and instead of following the defilade that was here, Bravo did exactly what I said we shouldn't do, and they started pushing through the contact down the slope. And I don't know if there was anything in the town engaging, but like I said, if there had been, they would have had nasty eyes on you. The tree coverage there was pretty fucking thick, which probably helped, but that's something to keep in mind when you're making maneuvers like that. You got to understand where you are and where the enemy is, and we could have pushed up, gotten a flank, and engaged those guys down this way while we were pushing this way. And then once we did get up there was another fucking squad up here that started shooting at us, so we displaced, and then we pushed through, and then we actually ended up using this river to push through and then secure this, and you guys pushed through. Now, this is the other thing. Was there even an assault plan for this?
For the actual town itself, sir?
Correct.
No, it was on the fly.
Okay, so once we got there, I realized we were the only squad, so I figured Alpha would push this way, Bravo would push this way. Is that the order that was given?
It may have been changed about halfway through there, sir.
Yeah.
Bravo wound up with contact, so...
We were taking contact from where? About here?
Yeah, and that's where Bravo kind of got held up. So we wound up having to turn back that direction, or at least bring the Alpha element back up that direction. And at that time, I called to our support to bring them into the town to make sure we didn't get, fucked from the south.
So where was 3-2 during all of this?
3-2 was still in movement, sir, towards SPF 1. They made it to Hill 1-5 and held that position. Security into the town. 3-4 pushed just east of the objective marker and covered all of that to the south, and then pushed kind of back up along the MSR, the east, to cover that sector.
It sounds like 2 times that the rifle squad was in the weapon squad's position. Why was the rifle squad holding this hill? And I assume you mean in this direction?
No, negative. They were holding into the town.
Where's Hill 15? Okay.
Exactly where you're at, but they were holding into the town.
So we needed 3-2 in there helping us clear through, because we didn't get cleared through all the way. We got down to this building, and then we were told to come back up here. So I don't know what down here got cleared versus didn't, because we had guys coming from that direction the whole time.
Affirm, sir. So 3-4 picked up that sector, and again, it was because of the initial contact that forced 3-2's movement to be kind of like this, and then eventually back up to hold at this position here.
Shit up at SBF 2?
There was some initial contact. I saw smoke up there, but I don't know if that was you guys engaging in, Sergeant.
There was initial contact on that hill. We were down on Hill 6-1, which we cleared. Was cleared by DMR. We then pushed to Hill 9-4, and got out of the town, and the DMR was engaging from that position. At some point, we broke down and started to reconnect with push to SBF 1.
So the overall question is, how was 3-2 covering in the town from here, while 3-4 was pushing? I don't know. I saw you guys pushing down in this direction, but they were behind.
We were on hill 1-5. We were waiting for. We had Sergeant Spirit had attached a weapons team to us from 3-4, and they were behind us, and it took them a little bit of time to catch up with us. We were covering into town. We were also trying to cover as far as we could to the north, but the issue was we didn't quite have eyes on. We didn't have eyes on 3-3 at that time. So we were going to engage in a town with HE with the 40s, but didn't allow that. Yes, we would have been better off helping you clear at that time. We were still waiting for the 3-4 element to catch up with us.
Right. The last thing, speaking of HE in town, what destroyed that Land Rover?
The one at the southeastern end of the town? Or, I'm sorry,
exploded. This one, was it this one? I don't know if it was this one. The one that exploded. No, it was next to the church, and we're not next to the church.
Yeah, that was 3.
To that, Captain, it was me with 40 Mike HE.
Okay. I thought it was a fucking HE Malls round for the size of the goddamn explosion.
It was an HE Malls run, sir.
There was an HE Malls run that was sent out, sir.
Okay, so you guys put an HE Malls round. If there had been no buildings there, we would have been inside probably the maximum kill distance of that. That exploded really fucking close to my team.
Understood. We'll lock that down.
That's all I had.
Thank you, sir. So, obviously, guys, you know, kind of what the captain was saying when we first stepped off here, this was a METTC environment, right? So, what we had planned didn't necessarily pan out. That being said, you know, I think we made the best we could with what we had in the situation we found ourselves in. The next objective is going to be both significantly more difficult and significantly more controlled in the form of contact we're going to be taking. So you can expect that, being that this is a training environment. That being said, if you look at the northwest corner of the map, 019087, you've got a run marker. Certainly, can you put down a teleport flag? You've got a run marker. You're going to push up to ORP1. Marching order is going to be 323433. Our first objective is Objective Quai. It's going to be the bridge. We need to take that in order to facilitate a crossing into enemy-occupied territory. Everything west of Objective Quai is enemy-held. So I will expect contact as a possibility, meaning traveling Overwatch and security sectors is going to be pertinent. You will notice the town of Jodito is marked as a danger mark. That was a town the OPFOR had pushed into, cleared out. It is mostly destroyed. We do not expect contact from there, but that does not mean to drop your sector as we push through Objective Quai. From Objective Quai, we've marked up ORP2 and then RP1. From RP1, we will be moving to SVF position, marked on Hill 1-4. Given the flatness of the terrain, we think that is going to be the best possible area for SPF positions, obviously determined by METTC in the field. The assault element, being 3-3, will move up and assault into Objective Corrosive from the north and engage into that position, while 3-2 and 3-3, or 3-2 and 3-4 provide cover from the Hilltop 1-4. The assault plan into the town is to get them on the wall, the SVF covering elements, lock that down so they can get in, place dead on the wall, reaching charges, whatever they got to do to get over that, and begin to take that objective. It is a larger objective than what we've dealt with here before. We do not expect it to be a significant enemy force, but again, they've taken over this whole western section of the island, so who knows what we may run into. I would consider vehicle threats as something to bear in mind. All of that being said, the town south of there, unnamed town south of the objective corrosive, we do believe is occupied, and everything south of that town, you can expect occupation from as well, potential QRF from the south. No civilian considerations. Anybody have any questions?
Are we going to get resupply before we go?
We'll get a resupply once we step through the flag. We have it set up. Or we can resupply here.
I don't care. I was just making sure we got resupplied.
Yep, we will get a resupply. Sure.
There's
Anybody
a flag
else?
between y'all, behind y'all. You can take that to run, and there's a resupply box on the other side.
Do not do that yet. Does anybody have any other questions? Does anybody see anything that we should be concerned about with regard to this movement plan? There's at least one glaring thing that I can see. Corporal Swift.
Thank you, Sergeant. One glaring concern is going to be when we set up at that SBF for objective corrosive, we're going to have minimal effective coverage to the south, so there's potential for vehicles and QRF to just be able to sneak up, hit the SBF on the flank, or to be able to still have a clear line to reinforce the objective.
So that's good. My more pressing concern is going to be these buildings here. So while we're at ORP2, we need to make sure we take a quick peek, and if we take contact from them, clear them through. If we don't, we can proceed, but we need to make sure, as Corporal Swift pointed out, that we're continuously maintaining our southern security. We don't know what may or may not come out of that south side of the island. Anybody else?
The town to your right, Sergeant Jodito.
Yes.
Is that also has an exclamation point on it? Is that expecting QRF from the town of Marisol and that airport to the north?
Unlikely. As I stated in the brief, that town was destroyed. OP4 pushed into it and destroyed it before establishing Objective Quai, as you know, their bridge checkpoint or chokehold on the AO. The town of Marisol is considered friendly civilian occupied.
Copy that. Thank you, Sergeant.
Anybody else? All right, if everybody's green, step through in your marching order, 3-2, 3-4, 3-3. Once you're on the other side of the flag, go find some boxes, resupply. We'll take a couple of seconds, make sure everybody's kitted, and step off, clear to go through the flag.
Push through.
Push through the run.
We'll bring ammo.
Are we locking loading on the other side, Sergeant?
Hey, firm.
Thank you.
Roger.
Alpha stepping through. Step through.
Certainly.
Right here.
All right.
All right, lads.
Let's step.
Who's the other Zeus? Specialist Lydell, right?
It's
Because
Lydell.
Definitely did not place those fucking.
He did not. I did.
Okay.
But I think I put him in the wrong position. I did not intend for us to take contact that early. So either I forgot to set him to walk or something, because I put him down around the town of Marcella, and they pushed all the way to RP1 or ORP1.
I don't think those are the guys I'm talking about. They're on RP1, and they fucking they were right on it.
Interesting. All right, well, I'll have to look into that. I have a VOD, so it very well could have been me. To be honest, I was trying to put it down where we moved.
It didn't even appear on my Zeus interface until I updated it. So somebody placed it down afterwards.
Interesting. All right, so from here, I don't think we need to take any contact south of Quai. I want them to get, some recon.
Okay.
Quai, feel free to fucking build up. Corrosive, obviously, feel free to build up. Any SBF or QRF you want from the south, feel free to do. I'm gonna turn primary over to you for this one, so that I can effectively lead 3-4.
Makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna step off unless you have anything for me.
Yep. Negative.
All right, take a mic. All right, 3-4. Let me know when you guys are good.
Almost good.
5.
3-7. This is 3-3 over.
It's in traffic.
Mike's green.
Be advised, I'm informed that these boxes are we're unable to put anything into them based on their current capacity. Looks like our guys are gonna be dumping some shit on the ground here. They're half full mags and such. Over.
Oh, I also have 300 rounds for
Orient north.
All right, 3-4. If you're green, take up security. Once you take up security on the road, feel free to step outside of the road to the south side and get eyes out south and I'm sorry, west and north.
Copy.
Ivy 3 is 3-4. We're going to be stepping outside of the wire, covering south to, I'm sorry, west to north. Over.
Are we locked and loaded?
Copy.
Yes, clear to lock and load.
Somewhere from the looking.
On your 6.
Alpha back and comms.
Push out. We're covering west and north. Head out the gate south of the south side of the base and west and north.
Havoc 3 is 3-3. Request permission to lock and load over.
Alpha Roger, pushing time now.
Understood. Lock and load.
Charlie's covering north.
Additionally, the boxes are now empty.
Copy.
Say again.
Charlie is covering northeast through southeast.
Copy, come out of the gate to the south. We're getting coverage.
Northwest.
North
3-4 is ready to move.
Robert, this is Alpha. I'm pushing up on the
3-3 is ready.
eastern side of this wall.
Copy.
Try to move.
Move at your discretion.
3-2 push out.
Ready.
3-2 is picking up towards ORP-1. We're going to follow them out. Alpha, you're on point.
Alpha copies.
Go ahead and stage on the northwest side of this fortified position.
Alpha set.
Charlie's moving to staging point.
Bravo's moving.
Jesus. Who just clicked?
That was me, sorry, I'm putting in my mag.
Scared the shit out of me. I was like, God damn, dude, I come across the wrong click. Oh my god. Alright, 3-2 is about 100 meters north. 3-2 is 3-4. Hold your pause, we're picking up behind you now.
Treat a copy.
Stepping off north behind 3-2.
Alpha adjusting northeast to keep concealment.
Team 2's Oscar Mike.
3-3 is 3-4, we're Oscar Mike. Let us know when you're at the top of the hilltop. We'll hold our pause so you can do some recon over.
Treat a copy, sway 1.
Just like bushes, roots are assholes.
Hold.
Holding. Alpha Roach.
3-2's at the top of disregard.
Mike off comms on Mike.
3-2 is at the top of ORP-1. They're getting eyes out. We're gonna hold here. Let them do some recon.
Alpha copies. Alpha's going to start shifting east to cover.
Bravo copies.
Let's move east. Get eyes out.
Okay, so that was retarded.
Bravo's got eyes out southwest.
3-4 Alpha's pushing.
Push up. Take the northeast side of ORP-1. We'll get online with 3-2, but stay behind Devil Lid. Havoc 3 is 3-4. We're going to push to the northeast side of 3-2 and stay behind Devil Lid.
Understood.
Out. Down slope, down slope, down slope.
Just got down slope.
Yeah, let 3-2 hold that position. We don't need to be up there with them. Just get eyes out north and east. So that
Havoc 3, play the west side of the bridge is clear. East side has at least 2 sandbag bunkers.
Copy, your battle is detached.
Copy.
Mike back
1 Hesco bunker.
Well, I was staying with Mike. Mike is back on comms.
Copy.
At least one time, Dishkim in the sandbag bunker, west side of the river.
Calling up fortified at the bridge position, objective Quai. Calling up at least one time Dishcom, multiple fortifications.
Send traffic.
Did you say you can see anything on the west side of that fucking river there, or
Charlie
west side of the
copies.
bridge.
Any idea troops on the
West side of bridge is two times sandbag bunkers, at least one times G.Skill, one times HESCO complex of HESCOs, possible enemy infantry within unknown.
Copy. And the east side, do you have eyes on that one? Over.
Correction on all of last bunkers are on the east side of the bridge.
Copy.
Alright, everything is currently on the east side of the bridge that 3-2 can see.
3-4, this is Alpha.
Send.
Is it worth trying to push
3-4 is
275 meters 011 towards the river, get eyes out towards that town of Jadito over?
We can push, however, 200 meters, I'm sorry, 100 meters north 347 from here and get online with 3-2. It's in traffic.
Pushing 100 meters, 347.
3-4, this is 3-3. Are you able to see anything on the west side of this bridge from your position? Over.
Negative this time. We're moving into a better position and try to get eyes out. Over.
Solid copy. Out.
Not skyline. Crawl up if you need to get eyes out on the west side of the bridge so we can see what's over there. 3-2 has no eyes.
Bro, we're going to be moving northeast.
Shifted west a bit.
Alpha Rog, Alpha shifted west.
Three twos, 3-3 over.
Alpha, you and your battle buddy get eyes out. Everybody else hold.
Alpha copies.
Send traffic.
Did I just hear you say there's a fucking ZU cannon on the west side of that bridge? Over.
Negative. It's on the west side of the bridge. It's further along the coast to the west.
On a bazoo can
bearing
along the coast to the west, 289 from
marker.
3-2's position. He's gonna mark it.
Copy. Do you have a range? Over.
Due to foliage, I can't get an accurate range. Over.
Roger. I imagine that's going to be at the end of this fucking bay here, roughly in the area of that fucking exclamation marker. Over.
Possibly unknown.
Roger. Out.
So proud he saw that. Alpha, what do you got?
Update on that vehicle. It's mounted on a Ural. Again, trying to wait on for marker.
Still has a long
Sneaky runner.
Copy, I'll show you a long flat top. Stay low. Calling a ZU cannon across the bay.
Bravo, we're moving north.
Bravo's moving slightly north to get a little bit closer.
Everybody copying that ZU?
Bravo copy.
Vehicle mark is
Alpha copy.
1212. Unknown if it's accurate or not due to foliage.
Alpha getting eyes towards the bridge. Time now. Limited visibility from this pos.
Roger.
Can see
Be advised that vehicle is in revetment
side,
that marker. Over.
Where it ends.
3 2s, 3 3. Say again your last.
Three twos, 3-4. Say again last.
Be advised that vehicle is in a revetment at that marker. Over. Approximate marker. Additionally,
anybody know what a
at the
revetment is?
exclamation point marker to the west, there's at least one time sandbag bunker and infantry.
Say again?
I'm not sure what a revetment is.
Fucking ZU thing, I think.
I don't think I know what that is either.
I'll have to look that up.
Stand by.
It's a fancy word for a trench. It's like one-sided.
Marked on blue 4 is rifle marker 1212.
3-4. This is 3-3 over.
Send.
Have you located a fucking position or a support by fire position so that we can assault this bridge? Over.
Negative. Currently concerned about the ZU cannon. Trying to get eyes on it.
Copy. Let me know what you find. Over.
Will do.
Raymond, priority is going to be that Dishcom, then the guy in the bunker.
All squads, this is 3-4. The Dishcom is marked incorrectly, 1212. It is actually about a click out. It's going to be a new marker going up here in just a second.
Yep.
Copy that. Looks
Over
like
here.
they're gonna up for stealthy approach.
I can't see that fucking. I can't get a range on that goddamn thing.
7.
It's about that fucking
tower, bunker tower, west northwest. Do you tally it by the Hescos?
A firm.
Is there anyone in that top floor bit? I can't tell.
It looks like just foliage in the background, but I do see 1x infantry at the base by those Hesco barriers.
Copy. 1x at base.
Then the fucking PK gunner, but
I see another enemy infantry just to the right of that building next to it.
In the bunker to northwest.
Rog.
Okay, move to
3-2. This is 3-3 over.
That bunker tower.
I don't have a rangefinder, but let me see.
3-2 is 3-3 over.
Can range you in.
Send traffic.
Be advised, I'm pulling my squad behind you. We're going to go on your south side and then turn north, roughly at the ORP break. We're then going to proceed north, see if we can't find an assault position on objective Quai break. 3-4 and 3-2. We're going to need you to cover us as best you can once we're ready to assault break. Send when you have security positions. Over.
Team 2 is pushing slight south.
3-4 copies. All squads. Havoc 3. Be advised. ZU cannon marked as Blue 4 1215. It's 1100 meters out, bearing 288 from 3-4's position. We are moving to get eyes onto objective Quai. Over.
Is that ZU cannon that you called out?
3-3.
Havoc 3 copies.
Out.
Havoc 3-3-2 is moving the MR team to get
Alright,
eyes
all
on
squads fall back
that,
northeast to the defilade. We're going to begin to identify a SPF position into objective Quai. 3-3 is moving to maneuver.
3-2.
Sorry, they are maneuvering to assault.
3-2 is also targeting or picking up targets in the bunker to the northwest on this side of bridge. Over.
This is 3-3, Roger. Stand by. We're just about to make it to the water with my first element, so do not engage at this time. Wait till we get in a better position. Over.
3-2 copy.
Charlie copies.
3-3 is 3-4.
Bravo copies.
Wait 1.
Alright, 3-4, we're going to be pushing north from the east side of the slope, trying to get eyes onto the eastern edge of the bridge. We can only see the western edge from the top of this hilltop.
3-4, this is 3-3, send traffic. Over.
Alpha copies.
From our current position, we can only see the western edge of the bridge. We're going to break down, push east to get on the defilade of this hilltop, and then push north, try to get eyes out into the eastern side of that bridge. Over.
Solid copy 3-4. Be advised, we're pushing up on the waterway now. Looks like we're going to have to kind of weave our way in. I'm sort of following my Pathfind team here. Go ahead and break down. We will hold our assault. Over.
Push to hill 5, Bravo and Charlie. It's going to be northwest of your post. 3-4 copies. Out. Stay low. We don't know what's at that bridge.
All stations 130 is 3-3. Be advised, we're getting ready to cross the water. We're going to have to go for a little swim here.
3-4 copy.
3-2 copies.
Stay in cover, follow the river, stay low. As soon as we can get eyes on the bridge, call it up and hold your bells.
Alpha Roach. Delta, this South are pushing southwest.
All Station 13033 is on the north side of the water. We're going to start making our movements slowly to the west. Break. All stations advise if you have eyes into that fucking objective location.
Report copy, negative eyes at this time. Wait, one.
Tree 2 has eyes on the bunkers on the east side of the river, and also the DMR team is ready to engage the ZU gun. Break. Possible vehicle approaching from northwest. Unknown possible civilian vehicle.
3-4 has been engaged by the... Sorry, 3-4 is engaging the eastern side of the bridge. HESCO compound, 1x4 position, Discom gunner is down, over.
What the hell was that?
Team 1,
there's a Vic up there.
The river pushing south.
I shot the guy off the Discom. There sounds like there's a Vic on the bridge.
Alpha Roger.
Be advised, ZU cannon is catastrophic this time.
ZU cannon is catastrophic. 3-2, confirm that was 1215, over.
Try and get eyes out.
A-firm, over.
Tango Mike. Out.
Team 1, Rog, coming up on your positon now.
Weapons free. 3-3, this is 3-4. We are covering the east side of the bridge. We've got eyes into it. Let us know when you're approaching. We'll shift fire.
All stations 130, 33, be advised, we're beginning the bounding maneuvers towards objective Quai on the north side of the MSR, over.
3-4, copy. 3-3 is 200 meters out on the north side of the ASR, moving through the trees towards objective Quai. We will lift fire, we will shift fire as soon as they push into the objective.
Charlie copies.
Alright, 3-2.
Say again, 3-3's direction of approach, over.
They're on the north side of the ASR, on the other side of the river. They approach from the northeast to the southwest.
Off to the west.
Copy, do you have a description of this possible?
Make sure you've got your sectors covering your corners.
Red, yellow fucking flatbed truck.
Copy, be on the lookout for civilians, possibly in the
Get shot at by somebody, I don't know what.
Delta, this is Alpha, check in.
Did you copy?
Green.
Lights 3-4, I could use morphine within a minute.
Moving you 10 now.
Sheffield, I haven't.
Have to be advised, Tree 2 is breaking down and pushing closer to the objective from northwest. Lost eyes on any targets in this location.
Copy, 3-2.
3-2, this is 3-4. Take our western flank. We've got a pretty good position to the side. Over.
Southwest.
3-2 copies.
Everybody hold your position. 3-2 is going to take our southwestern flank.
Enemy squad on the coast where the ZU cannon was.
4 copy.
Copy.
We got 3-4 up, let's see what we can do.
I do not see this dude.
We can't find that dude or that's over now.
3-3, this is 3-4, over.
Send for 3-3, over.
Possible that there are enemy foot mobiles on the northwest side of the HESCOs. We cannot engage in this position, over.
Solid copy.
Copy, I'll let 3-3 know his assault then. They're about 100 meters out.
Before this Delta, I seen 1 times dead inside that mesh tower.
Copy.
Yeah, 3-4, can you get, no, fucking disregard, they're doing it.
All stations 130, lift HE, we are at shift fire, we are on the objective location.
Shift fire west, 3-3 is on the objective. 3-4 copy, shifting west.
Get the DMR on that bunker to the northwest.
Charlie copies.
3-2, have a tree be advised, 3-2 is engaging west across the bay here. Additional sandbag bunker
south,
previously marked.
permission to move west-southwest towards the waterline. Get eyes out towards the second objective, over.
Do what you need to do. Get ears on the
3-4,
Vic.
3-3 over.
There's movement.
Done.
Far side.
Get ears on a Vic, possibly from the west.
Possible Vic from the west on the road.
Attack west side of bridge.
I want to say 200.
This is 3-4. We hear it. We don't see it. Over.
I got
BTR.
Roger. Be advised.
Disregard BTR. Charlie engaging.
Delta, check in.
Good hit. Catastrophic dismounts west of the bridge.
Charlie,
3-3.
fuck up PPR. Yes, sir.
Good hit, Charlie. Dismounts.
Good kill.
Got contact 290 in the forest, 290.
3-3 is 3-4. You've got enemy squad on the other side of the river. It's going to be on the north side of the river approaching your position. Over.
Just over the bridge.
Roger 3-4. Can you give me a better idea as to where that is exactly?
Yeah, contact.
Other side of the river, right on the river bank. 3-4 is engaging.
Looks like at least 1 to 2 squads worth of brick.
Copy.
Or what, 300 meters from current pulse.
Eyes on.
It
3-2
looks like
sending
the
40s west side of bridge.
It's getting lit up from their northwest.
3-3 is 3-4. Infantry marked up as mark 1225 on the riverbank northwest of the bridge.
Solid copy. All stations 130 is 3-3. Be advised, we're gonna use enemy weapons located in objective Quai. Break. Looks like we've got a fucking heavy machine gun. We'll start putting rounds out. Over.
3-4 copies. 3-3 let us know when you're set. We'll have 3-2 move, and then we'll have 3-4 move over.
Yeah, Roger. We're set up here pretty good. It's about time for you guys to cross the river. Over.
3-4 copy.
I'm curious, is anyone watching our 6?
Yeah, I check it every now and again. 3-2 is 3-4.
3-4, this is Alpha. We've got fuck all. Gonna pull back. Coming back behind 3-2.
Copy. 3-2 is 3-4 over.
Charlie, should
Send traffic.
just cover 6.
3-2 is 3-4. We've got good eyes in covering position. If you want to fall back to the east, move across river, we'll cover your movement over.
My rounds.
3-2 copy.
Out.
Fall back east and then push to.
Negative, not yet.
We are covering for 3-2's movement. Get eyes out. They're going to fall back east and then move north across the river. Over.
Alpha
Bravo with me.
copies. We'll take 3-2's pause.
Copy.
Alright, stay behind the back here. It looks like they're friendly covering.
It's breaking my animation if you do that.
Okay, never mind.
And I am faster than you.
Copy.
I'm sure I didn't hear immersion breaking comments over there.
I think it's because we are using the same bandage or something like
Yeah, you
that.
cross in front of friendlies though.
Yeah, we correct that.
3-2. I'm currently with Mike. We'll
Hey,
catch
Vern,
up
thank
with you
you.
in a moment.
Almost done.
3-3 is 3-4. No further contact at this time. Over.
When you're done with yourself, Mike.
Roger.
Out.
Enemy
3-4, this is Alpha. Audible on enemy. What sound like enemy mortars over.
Hey, firm. Hit the deck. Break down
Hey,
east.
any
Break down
idea
east.
if
Break down
coming?
east. East. 3-3, 3-2 is 3-4. We are breaking down and pushing east out of the IDF. Over.
Team 1 shifting east on now.
Shift east
Look where
fast.
they're heading.
Jesus
They
Christ.
did. Shifting north. Charlie's moving northeast.
Mike, what's happening to fucking patch up? 3-2.
Alpha, you're in the rear.
A firm.
Have a 3-2 is pushing across bridge.
Copy.
Keep moving. Go direct north. Last elements, lead elements. Go ahead and
3-2 is
cross
3-3
where
over.
you're at.
Send traffic.
Team 2's
Wake up
coming.
with 3-3
Bravo,
at
be
the bridge.
advised, we're gonna push out to the north. We're gonna make a water crossing. I don't want to be on that bridge. We're moving time now. Over.
All teams, this is Alpha. Maintain spacing.
Already halfway across, so see you later.
With 3-4 swimming.
Roger out.
Water looks great. Oh, Jesus. Wasn't that deep. Didn't have to go off mic. Good thing I brought my water absorbing tampons.
Oh boy. As opposed to non-absorbing tampons, which would be super useful.
Alright, 3-3 is moving north along the river. They're going to cross. 3-2 is already on the other side of the river, west. We are in the rear. Push southwest. I'm sorry, northwest.
Alpha, Roger. Bravo, this is Alpha. You're on point. We're behind.
3-2, 3-3. We're roughly 200 meters to your east. We're going to follow in behind you. Just direct west.
Copy. 3-2, same movement west this time.
Alright, pick your spacing back up here. We got IDF in the area.
Clumped up again.
Oh, me and you both shifted north.
Alpha has eyes on friendly element close west.
3-3 is west, 251 from you, Alpha. There's 251, follow them across the river.
Alpha, okay.
All elements, this is 3-4, we're swimming.
I could cover you while you cross.
3-2 is holding our position.
3-4, say again.
3-4 swimming.
We know when you're set.
All stations 130 is 3-3. Be advised, we are pushing to RP time now.
3-4 copy. 3-4, or 3-3 is pushing to RP time now.
3-3 is pushing to the RP time now.
ORP, ORP. It's going to be 301, 500 meters from here.
I'm across.
Alright, if everybody's crossed, Alpha take us on point.
Copy, we're coming to you.
Disregard, Charlie Bravo take point, Alpha follow here.
3-3, 3-2 is pushing.
Like that? Leave that for you,
Be
boys.
advised, at least one of my teams with you.
Team 2 is moving time. Solid copy 3-2. I can hear them. Recommend we discard.
Break, close contact.
Team 1 picking up.
Unknown contact west.
3-2, unknown contact west. It's going to be, yeah, we're right behind them.
3-2, this is 3-3 over.
Send traffic.
What's the status on that contact? You need me to maneuver on it, over.
No eyes at this time. Moving online west to get eyes, over. Eyes, break. Contact within 75 meters of my position, direct west.
Here, Vic.
Possible vehicle, direct west at this time, over.
Direct west.
That Vic's gonna roll right up on me.
This is 3-4, we're maneuvering. Find it, take it out.
Delta, this is Alpha, lead us to it, we're with you.
3-4 is 3-3 over.
Send.
Be advised, another squad bearing 340 my pods. They're coming over the hill straight at us, probably with that Vic.
Before copies, suspect that's a BMP. We should be on it here in 10 Sierra tops.
Roger, sounds like it's moving to my west time now. Be advised, we are in close contact to my north.
3-4 is also in close contact, but we are on your pause.
Friendly just went down to my west.
It's gonna be 3-3's pause.
I'm taking a spot. I'm here first.
Team 1 copies.
Is that our friendly?
South, we've got friendlies direct front taking contact. We're going to push their south and get online.
And
Copy.
Down just in front of the French.
Take it.
It's going to be 3-2.
Is he still up?
I'm up.
He's out.
Good.
3-4 is 3-3.
Send.
That shit is directly to my west, looking right at us. I need to maneuver time now.
That sounds
We're trying to
close.
find it. We're getting after it here.
Close.
Delta, where you at?
Up here with 3-2, setting up for
3-2 is far FPK
You
team.
got
We
eyes?
get eyes on it. We're gonna take a shot.
Hold that. We're maneuvering. We're almost on it. Unless you can hit it.
West, southwest.
We're still looking for it.
Right here. Go south.
3-4's on it. Delta on my pause. Hey! He's got that AT. Warning! Who was that?
That was Charlie, that's a rocket.
Is it down? What's the deal?
3-4 took a shot. I think it's dismounted time.
3-4 engaged. Dismounts on it.
Copy 3-4.
Copy, are we bumping up?
Delta has eyes on
Cover Alpha.
black smoke pillar and what looks like flames.
Copy.
He's in trouble. I got his legs.
bunker. We moved.
Find your casualties in bad shape. We need some security over here. Looks
3-4, 3-3, 3-2 is behind you currently. Just mopping up. You need to move northwest.
Alpha copies. Do you want us to attach over?
Negative.
Well, he took it pretty hard. All right.
3-4 copy. Charlie Bravo with me. Private 3 is 3-4.
Hey, we have a couple of dismounts off to your left.
Send traffic.
3-4 is holding western security into the buildings on the ASR. Over.
Good copy.
Alright, Charlie Bravo, good eyes in. We're covering this ASR for 3-2's movement.
3-3, this is 3-7. Send traffic. Watch that green smoke, over. Say again. There's a green smoke in your position. What is it? Danger close contact from the fucking roof here. Unknown. Check for it, like 20 meters west.
3-2 the contact direct northwest, close.
Copy.
3-7, this is 3-3, in danger close contact, wait out.
This is 3-4, also in danger close contact, over.
Copy all.
Alpha Delta, pick up, moving to my pause. Action, disregard, move to the southern side of the ASR, or MSR, and get eyes out west. You got.
Oh shit.
Contacts right up.
Alpha copies. Shifting to get eyes out west.
Lock down that fucking ASR, we're on the other side, on the north side of it.
I got
3-4, this is 3-3, emergency traffic.
Done.
I need your medic, I need security on this hilltop that I'm on. I've got major casualties.
Copy, we're moving. 3-4, break down, push to 3-3's pause, direct north, 100 meters, 3-3's got a mass cast.
I recommend you don't expose yourself to fire to the fucking west. 3-4, there's fucking a shot across the bay.
Bravo copies, pushing north down now.
3-2, I didn't copy any of that, but you got Alpha and Delta from 3-4 with you.
We're getting shot from the west across the bay, from the
Alpha
objective.
Delta, they're being engaged. 3-2 is being engaged from the west across the bay. Continue supporting them. Do not move from your position.
Ready, Mike there.
3-2 is 3-4, copy all. The rest of the 3-4 is with 3-3, providing security while they get people up.
Do you think, Mike?
Mike, link up with 3-3.
I'm on injured right now.
Copy. Good security out northwest, Charlie Bravo.
We got
North and west.
3-4, this is Charlie.
10.
We got at least one time civvy in this building close south of ORP2.
Eyes on. 3-2 is 3-4.
Send for 3-2 over.
Looks like you got a friendly fire team pushing into the building 010096. It's going to be roughly 150-200 meters in front of you to your south. Sorry, to your northwest. One-time civilian, second floor, over.
I'm gonna bump up to the right of
3-2 cop.
This is. 3-4's here.
I don't have eyes.
Stay in that place.
We've got BTR coming in
Yeah,
west
there's
from my
nothing
poles,
moving that I saw
fucking
either.
other side of the river. Looks like BTR 70.
Other side of the river being on the far side of the river or close side?
Far side is near that fucking mock town.
Copy. All squads, this is 3-4. We've got a BTR pulling in from the exclamation mark. Reference blue 4 marker 1215. It's on that road to the west. Delta's engaging time now.
Infantry, you've dismounted from that vehicle already.
What was the status, PDA?
It moved just, we took the shot, it's got concealment behind
3-4,
rocks.
be advised that vehicle is still up and active.
3-4 copies, re-engaging.
3-4, interrogative, you're engaging on fucking Vic on the road, over.
A firm, it's going to be 400 meters from us across the bay, over.
Charlie, this is Alpha. We are effectively engaged by this BTR. Need you to maneuver and get a shot over.
Bravo, hold boss.
Charlie copies.
There is someone in the
I'm above you.
Delta recover, or Charlie recovering from you. Do what you need to do.
Crawling.
Roger, gonna push
Silver, what do you got?
northwest, see if we can
get.
There was
get eyes
fire
on.
from that building. That's all I know. I think it's in the bottom right window.
Alpha's gonna throw yellow smoke.
Copy. Keep with your battle. He's gonna be a little bit north of you.
Move in.
Hang on, Mike.
I just saw a gun as well come out from that window.
Copy.
Top middle.
Bravo, shift fire northwest. Cover that building in the Charlie's into. I'll pick up your sector.
3-4, be advised. Meteor moving through town.
Bravo copies.
Dropped 1 times in that building.
3-2, 3-4, what town?
Reloading.
Charlie's maneuvering. Delta, are you able to re-engage, or do we need Delta to do it? Charlie to do it.
Charlie's got eyes on.
Take the shot, I got it. I can see it from my pause.
Two is in a rocket on that vehicle.
Three two BDA 0100. It hit a rock in front of it. 3-4's engaging. Good HE. BTR catastrophic.
Charlie fired rocket.
Good kill.
Good hit. 100 over 100. Catastrophic dismounts. 100 meters from our current pause. Bravo, pick up that sector. Swap me again.
Watch out, you got friendlies on that building.
Copy. Shooting, Charlie.
Charlie's been back to town now, over.
Copy. We got you covered. Alpha Delta, what's your status?
Team 1 are up, engaging sporadic infantry contacts west of the side of the river near the road by the HESCO barriers.
Copy all. 3-2's 3-4 over.
Send traffic.
Just sit rep on your position.
Still sporadic contacts direct southwest across the bay. DMR engaging.
Hang on, Mike out. Alpha Delta, pick up, move north, relink it back up with us. We're going to continue our movement all the line with 3-3 over.
Alpha, Team 1 copies, breaking down now.
3-3 is 3-4 over.
Send it.
Negative contact from us at this time. We're going to pick up and move towards RP1 behind you to your north.
3-4, be advised, we might still have some contact here down the road on some buildings all the way into that fucking exclamation marker. I think we're going to have to clear that, otherwise something's sneaking up on us. Break. Recommend you follow us in, and 3-2 maneuvers north, over.
Copy that. Give us 20 CR.
Yeah, I'll take that HE as well.
Alright, Alpha Delta, once you're linked up with us, we're actually going to be following 3-3 south on the other side of the bay and clear through that before moving to the objective corrosive. I forgot what I fucking named it.
Alpha copies all.
3-2's 3-3, we are beginning our maneuvers time now.
Alright, from here, push straight west along the road, follow 3-3.
Copy. 3-2 is beginning to break down and move north. Over. No further contacts on the southwest visible this time.
3-3 is 3-4, we have eyes on, we're following you along the ASR over.
Roger.
Stay on the north side of the ASR and cover from the bay.
Tactical clump go.
Correction,
I'm not a fan of the clumps. Or the crumps. Although I do like crumping.
What is that?
You don't know what crumping is? God, you're so young. Gonna be friendlies.
Never been insulted and complimented at the same time like that.
3-4, this is Alpha, audible IDF inbound.
I hear it.
Heard that.
Passing 3-3.
Havoc 3, be advised, intact BMP on my current location.
Copies, Blacksmith is on route.
Additionally,
Contacts front, inside the buildings.
IDF launching.
3-4 is 3-3.
Done.
Let's take care of the buildings, get your guys to fucking lock down the road there, further down.
Yeah, we're on it. We took contact from that building.
So did we.
We're southwest. We're gonna lock down this road while 3-3 clears through.
Havoc 3-2 hold security to the northwest.
3-4, this is Alpha, these buildings already been cleared, or we pushing past uncleared buildings over?
Copy.
3-3 is clearing them as we move.
Roger. I hear mortars or something going on.
You did hear
I
mortars.
am landing behind 3-2.
We got contact southwest on the road, about 100 meters behind yellow building.
Tracking.
Copy, Charlie, Bravo, and track.
That yellow building, 232 from our pause, has a civilian in it.
Copy.
3-3 be advised, at least 2 times contact still
that fucking yellow
active on.
one-story building southwest. 1 time civilian spot inside.
Oh,
copy up.
3-3 is 3-4. All squads, Havoc 3 is 3-4. We were operating on incorrect information. There are civilians in this AO. Civilian occupied town. Over.
Copy 3-4 be advised. Copy 3-4 be advised. 32 was tracking a yellow civilian truck earlier at the initial checkpoint. Watch your fire in civilian buildings. Over.
Copy.
No one's
3-4, this is Bravo.
Done.
Keeping an eye on him because he is wearing a backpack of some sort. You can't see his hands.
3-4, this is 3-4. 3-4, this is 3-3, over.
Send it.
We are moving down the road. Time now. I need you to cover our movement.
3-4, this is Alpha. Any idea what that fucking heavy thing is?
Break be advised, any compound to the northwest is engaged.
Joy's moving to go,
Copy objective. Corrosive is engaging 3-2.
Corrosive is engaging 3-2.
That's where I'm more set up.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Go ahead and move for Charlie.
3-2, this is 3-4. I'm sending a CCM and an MG team to cover you.
Bravo, where are you moving? You need to be
Bravo, moving north with Charlie.
Charlie.
Alpha Delta, moving 3-3. 3-3, this is 3-4. I'm sending a team to move a long time with you.
Say again.
Alpha copies.
We are moving a long line with you, but you're up quite a bit farther than we are, so we're coming up from the rear.
Good copy.
Out. 3-2 is 3-4.
They arrested the Pokemon trainer looking dude.
Gotta catch them all. 3-2 is 3-4. Over.
Team 2's moving back. I know I was a dishcam.
Did you copy? I got a CCM and a MG team with you.
Laser when you're not clearing.
On my position at this time, or
Team 2, hang with 3-2.
Roger.
3-2 is 3-4. Copy. Over. Out.
Wall immediate left. Looks clear.
Roger. Do you want bottom?
Sir, the door open. Was that us?
Friend, civilian in here.
Alright. That's good to me.
Alright, we're not clearing buildings. We're locking down the roads. Like, lock them up. Everybody else fucking get on the road. Lock that down. 3-3 is clearing. Door kicking's not our job.
Down the road. We're not kicking doors. Copy. Is that building clear that you're
One contact. He's down.
Alright, I'm gonna push this fucking BTR wreckage.
Nice.
One just while those heads goes.
Jesus, dropped them hard too. Shift fire, shift fire. Send it.
A-firm, shifting.
Fire left.
Son of a bitch.
It's in
3-4, Mike, go ahead, clear
I
out
think we got this from here. Request you push north and hold our security along the road. We took a few contacts through the foliage to my...
Charlie Bravo, push west.
Northwest,
Lock down the road to the north. Press the 3-4, we'll link back up with them. 3-4 copies, moving.
Out.
Alpha Delta, we're moving north.
Oh.
Bravo, you pushed a little...
Alpha copies.
Copy. Are you clear down to the end of the town there? Can we break out of this?
Copies.
Oh, this guy had a bad day.
3-3 is 3-4.
Did his leg? Did you see his leg? Oh my god.
Pull the fuck back and start moving towards
Fucking eternity, nap of eternity.
Don't know what you're talking about. He's only asleep.
Say again.
We got you now.
Yeah, with a broken leg.
Pushing back north. Why do we have that? Why did we just leave a civilian in the middle of the fucking road?
Doing into 3-3. 3-3 is 3-4.
3-4, this is Alpha. Sounds like contact north. Gonna
Put
continue
a civilian right behind you as we moved. Recommend you put him in a building or some shit so he's not a big deal. Audio is not up. What do you... Turn it up louder?
Havoc 3, direct northwest of my current position, enemy command tower and bunkers in a line extending northeast to southwest, over.
Copy, series of bunkers
3-4, this is Alpha, friendlies to our east and southeast, and start pushing north to get online.
Affirm, over. Out.
Disregard, our job is the road, so Alpha Bravo push east, get online with Charlie Bravo.
Team 1 copies.
West. I said east, I meant west.
You mean east?
Yep. Swift, I need you to understand what I want you to do, not necessarily what I'm saying. Read my mind.
3-2 is 3-3.
Send traffic.
And be advised, I think we're not going to have to make our way all the way to the initial release point. We'll probably start making our assault in this direction.
Copy, be advised.
3-4, push up to the Y intersection, it's about another 100 meters, 3-2-1.
Occasional contacts popping up in the tall tower.
Alpha copies, pushing along the western side of this road.
Roger, 3-2, be advised, I'm going to push northeast. We're going to push around behind you and get up to the wall, and try and hit it from like the southeast side.
This is 3-4. We're gonna try to get eyes into it from the south, engaging north at the ASR as you guys move in.
Yeah, Roger. 3-2. If you have any beans to put some 40 smoke right on the walls while we move, that'd be really fucking great. Copy.
Position's lighting Bravo up.
There's something in there shooting through us.
Still high.
She got hard cover of some sort. Let's see where this is at.
All stations 130. This is 3-3. We are beginning our assault. We're 50 meters from the wall.
Before copies. Before we need to close this gap, 3-3 is getting on the wall. I want you to push up west, use the cover and concealment as you can.
Friendly elements over.
Alpha Roger.
Move as you need to be effective to cover the assault.
This Charlie, Discom north is done.
Copy. 3-2, 3-3, Dishcom to the north is down. We have another one to the northwest. 3-2, 3-3 is 3-4. Dishcom to the north is down. We have another one to the northwest. Over.
3-2 copies. 3-2 is no longer effective current position. Starting to pick up, move northeast.
Fuck you, honky. Alpha on me.
Alpha copies.
Report.
I need suppression out that way. I think it's from the pillbox, but something's over there shooting at us and I can't see it.
All stations 130, we're breaching.
I just dropped the guy.
Copy, was it successful?
Yeah, affirm.
3-3 is breaching southwest, sorry, southeast corner. They're entering from the east side. They're going to be pushing in. We're going to continue to hold this whole side. 3-3 is 3-4. Send traffic 3-3. Or Havoc 3.
This Charlie saying, you know, 3-2, this is 3-7.
Send for 3-2 over.
I need you to make another breach on the west 3-3 main there, breach. Possibly, if possible, one bunker down over.
3-2 copy.
Out.
3-4 check in, over.
I'm up.
Check net.
I'm up. 3-3 is 3-4. Send traffic 3-7.
Taking last traffic. 3-4, I need you to make sure you're not left behind in front of that fucking compound by yourself. 3-3 and 3-2 are breaching into the fucking objective at this time, over.
Hey, firm, that's what I'm trying to coordinate with them now. We need them to cover our movement so we can break back and circle around behind them.
Understood, out.
3-3 and 3-2, once you're in and you've identified some way to cover us, we're going to fall back east and follow you around to the north and then follow you in west. Over.
This 3-3, Roger. Be advised, initial breach is untenable. We're going to push north on this wall.
Ineffective into the objective.
3-4 copies. 3-2, how's yours looking?
3-3 is already at the wall, setting up breach.
I know 3-3's at the wall.
3-2, this is 3-7.
Alright, breakdown. We're going to be falling back east. 3-2 and 3-3 are moving. We're ineffective here. We don't want to give it left behind. So push back east. We'll fall back on the other side of the base, or the objective, and then we'll push north behind 3-2.
Roger, Team 2's got security.
Copy.
Team 1 copies all.
Sorry, I ran into you, Swift. Yeah.
Sheffield, shift fire northwest. We're crossing.
I bumped right into your behind.
Oh, shift to northwest.
Team 2 pick up.
3-3, this is 3-7.
Send it.
Was the new breach holdable?
Yeah, A-firm, we're inside with 3-2.
Understood. 3-4, this is 3-7.
Team 2's picking up, moving that now.
Seems like the sort of rifles have the fucking breach covered. You're free to move in over.
Hang on, Mike.
Out.
Alright, we got a good breach over here on the
3-2, 3-3,
southeast
we are
corner.
progressing north through these fucking pillboxes, and then we'll start turning west, clear through buildings.
Copy, 3-2 is pushing west this time.
3-2, 3-3, this is 3-4. We're going to be pushing along the wall west from the southern side over. Our sector is the southern side. We're going to be pushing online with 2 and 3-3. In traffic.
There should be a base tower all along the wall on your side somewhere. I recommend you take it over.
Copy. We'll maneuver there.
Out.
Alright, clear through these bunkers as we need to. Our target is the cargo tower.
That cargo for that friendlies are going up.
3-2, 3-4.
Send traffic.
Do you have your guys pushing into that cargo tower over?
3-3 not reaching for us.
Alright, have them pull out. We'll take up that position to cover your guys' movement through the compound over. Alright, disregard the tower because for whatever reason that's just happening, so let's just keep moving. Have 3s, 3-4.
Send traffic.
Cargo tower is currently occupied. We're going to move towards the center of the compound where the main gate is. We'll lock it down from there over. Done.
Understood. 3-4, be advised.
I have like TR80 Alpha, 1-time gas, bearing 255, 300 meters over.
Ow. Copy. All squads, this is 3-4. I've got 1x gas, 1x 80 Alpha, southwest corner of the, outside the wire of this objective, over. Charlie, how far outside of the wire was it?
It's far enough. It's 300 meter at 255.
Copy.
Enemy roadblock bearing 254 from 3-2 GAZ. Active.
This fucking tower.
You're getting shot at. 3-4.
Pre-4 be advised that GAZ is same place as BRDM or BTR.
4 copies, it's marked on map.
Copy.
4.
This Charlie, that BTR is going to be pinned over.
Copy. Delta, can you maneuver on it? Delta, check in.
Green, last known location.
Reference Blue 4 tracker, or disregard that shit. It's gonna be southwest 500 meters on the road. Outside the wire. It's got Charlie locked down. Are you able to engage?
Have to maneuver a bit outside.
Charlie, that's wrong.
Status on that, Charlie.
Catastrophic.
Both, Vix?
Negative, that's the BTR.
Have 3-4 BTR marked on Blue 4 as 1258 catastrophic over.
Good kill.
Good kill, Charlie.
Dropped him. He was.
Delta, it's down. There should still be a gas up. Clear HE on it if you want.
Roger. Switching HE.
3233, this is 3-4. We are the westernmost element holding at the main gate. Trying to prevent anything from pushing into you guys from that side over. It's in traffic.
How close is the nearest element to that office building to our northwest over?
How far is what to what?
Our nearest friendly element to that office building to our northwest over.
We are the westernmost element. 3-3 is north fucking 200 meters. 3-2 is nearly on our pause 50 meters to our rear, just a touch.
Copy, advise 3-2, we have taken contact in and around that building.
Okay.
This is Charlie, you got eyes on the guys gonna put an HE on.
3-2 is 3-4.
Send traffic.
Direct west from your position, the building across the trees behind the radio tower we have been taking contact from. We cannot see them to further engage at this time, over.
Treaty copies all.
What's the status on that shot?
I'm at actual.
This is Charlie, stand by. Looks like it's disabled, not catastrophic.
At the gate.
Say again, Charlie.
Looks like it is disabled, not destroyed, over.
Copy. All squads, Gaz, southwest, looks to be disabled but not destroyed, over.
Check your net. Check net.
Fuck me, goddamn. All squads, this is 3-4. Gaz to the southwest, looks to be disabled but not destroyed, over.
This is Charlie, the fucking, brick. Banshee's back up, over.
What?
MG on the gas.
DMR still engaging that vehicle.
Stand by 3 Alpha, correction. Alpha is looking west, time now from a bunker.
Be west-southwest from here, 250 Alpha, outside the wire. Delta should have eyes.
When a big boy grind on it, it's catastrophic.
Copy.
Yeah, it's dead now.
Alright, Gaz and BTR catastrophic.
That's an apron.
All squads, Gaz and BTR catastrophic, over.
Do you have friendlies on that office building now?
Roger.
Yeah, that's...
A firm is 3-2, 3-4, pick up, move west, take up the cargo tower in the western corner, over.
Alpha Oscar Mike.
Heavy 3 is 3-4, over.
Is that warehouse building to our west?
Dropping.
3-4 is picking up, we're moving west towards the cargo tower in the southwest corner. We're going to try to occupy that and get eyes out, over.
3-4, this is Charlie. Good copy.
Send.
We're taking control of a cord up here on top of the cargo tower, over.
Copy.
3-2 are asking us to clear this warehouse.
3-2 is 3-3, over.
Send for 3-2, over.
Are you clearing that fucking 4-story?
3D first, stand by.
I think he's dead, but
Roger.
just a second.
I'm just checking.
There's a fucking office building, I'm going up into it.
It's not a war crime until you know for certain. And I'm pretty sure it's desecration. All squads, this is 3-4. We have mounted enemy dishcam at the top of the cargo tower to the southeast corner, over.
Warehouse building clear, warehouse building clear.
Copy. Oh. Good shit. Thanks, guys. It was ugly.
I think he's dead.
Looks like 3-4 turning the cargo tower southwest.
Alright, pushing the cargo tower. Make sure that's clear. We'll take that shit.
Got white smoke northwest.
There.
Alright. There's another one over
3-2, there's a 3-7 over.
Send for 3-2, over.
Alpha's going to take this bunker.
Is your
It's just
GM
been
still
cleared,
on top of
maintain
the
security to the south, southwest.
Wait, one over.
Copy.
Shoot in this far west bunker. Front of eyes.
Alpha has no eyes, we'll push to it on now.
It's in traffic.
We're
Be
pushing.
advised, enemy
Alpha,
Located
hold the
as
fire.
destroyer.
Actually, Alpha, Delta, push into that cargo tower.
Havoc
Clear that
3.
shit.
DMR team is still located on that tower. Over.
Copy, push in, make sure you can let them keep up and not leave fire.
Friendly's north, friendly's north, friendly's north.
Saying infantry 2 over.
Make sure you keep up with the DM team and make sure they're close to friendly positions. Over.
Frag in the pillbox.
3-2 copies.
Out.
Oh, he's up.
How did you survive a frag, you fucking dick?
You good?
Yeah, I'm just curious how he survived a fucking frag in a pillbox. It's kind of bullshit, but whatever.
Well, maybe Superman. I don't know.
Apparently so.
Havoc 3-4, 3-2. Please mark buildings over.
This
Maybe
is
it's 'cause you didn't
3-4.
close
We
the door
are.
on him. Morphine going in. Okay, you're good.
Alright, this is the cargo tower.
Cargo tower is clear. We've got 1 times enemy dishcom functional up here.
Copy, mount it. Also, all teams, don't make me look like a fucking dickhead. Marker buildings.
Alpha copies.
This is Charlie. We're discard last.
Before pushing into cargo tower.
Push this way.
Check that.
I'll bring
I was talking to you. Good eyes out southwest from the cargo tower. Whoever's up here.
3-2, this is 3-7 over.
Send for 3-2 over.
Alpha copies.
So you move your DM team to the top of the office building in the middle of the
Mike's
compound.
on the first floor of the cargo tower.
3-2 copy.
Copy.
Out.
I'm scared of heights.
This is 3-4. We have a checkpoint reference Blue 4 tracker 1258. It is clear at this time. Over.
Disregard red smoke. Fuck me.
Disregard red smoke.
Nicely done.
3-4, this is Charlie.
Watch yourself.
Traffic.
Disregard red smoke.
3-2 Bravo's DMR team is leaving Tar 3 brick.
Oh,
They're moving to the office building. Do you want us to move with them or do you over?
what was that?
Move to me.
Took a fucking
40. That was a 40.
Roger.
You
I
okay?
got one good. That hurt.
You
This
alright?
is 3-4. We're taking 40 somewhere in the southwest, unknown.
He's down.
Wanna get
Yeah,
your,
same.
right arm.
Looking.
Find him, shoot
3-3,
him.
this is 3-7.
Bravo's already shot him.
Send for 3-3.
3-3, I need you to send a fire team or
This
your
Charlie,
whole squad to that
that was a
southwest
frag out
checkpoint
on
and make sure it's clear.
Copy.
We'll go.
Out.
Havoc 3-3. Are you shooting 40s after?
Negative. 3-3 is not shooting 40s.
Someone is, I hear it.
Somebody off to my north, your east is shooting 40s over.
Getting some thermals out, but I'm not seeing shit here.
Shooting at the enemy roadblock to the southwest.
I'm gonna look south.
They can hold the 40s.
I think that might be used to his ring.
Roger. 3-3 it was engaging the roadblock with 40s, the one we were told to engage.
Firm. He was in that front nearest bunker.
Hey,
to
are
us.
you sending a team over to fucking clear it or?
Reload.
Shit.
Nice.
It was his last reload.
This is 3-4. I've got no thermal contact southwest or north from our current position. 3-3, if you want to clear that out, we can cover you over.
Before this, Charlie.
Havoc 3, be advised, English chair on top of a 4-story office building, getting as we speak.
So what?
Wait, we're
Say it
doing
again?
what?
Copy, Igloo chair at the top of the building.
We're just below you on the small cargo post.
Got it.
Oh.
You take that spot, I'll cover northwest as well.
Oh, squad to 130, this is Aries. Be advised, the AO is clear of any outflow resistance. You are clear to call index your discretion over.
Swift, how many inches is your?
They refragged. Were you fragged?
Not enough.
3-3, that's you when you're ready.
All stations 130, Index.
Index,
For all weapons,
condition for all
rally on
weapons.
the base of Tower 1.
Reference on the base of the tower run. 3-4 copy.
3-4, you marked that bunker, right? In the far west?
Yep.
Well, I don't know why they re-cleared it.
Double check, I guess. Safety.
Nicely done, dude.
All of this.
Likewise. Shit tonight.
Send it. Copy.
User disconnected from your channel.
Before all here.
Alpha present.
Bravo's present.
Mike's here.
We're all here.
3-2 is waiting for a couple.
Charlie's here.
Copy.
Alpha's there.
Creature's all here.
Alright, so just like before, we're going to just send it in the line 3-2. What was your perspective? How'd you think it went?
Thanks, Arden. Overall, it went okay. I wasn't sure what initially kicked off the initial contact on objective Quai. I'm still unsure of what happened there. I'm not sure if they spotted somebody or one of our elements engaged first. Overall, the movement after that, we've got a bit ahead. We've got a bit. The movement between objective Quai and RP1 got slowed by that contact, and also the contact from across the water. Overall, I think, at least from 3-2's perspective, everything went fairly well, and comms were pretty good between squads.
Single mic. The contact and objective Quai was 3-4. Unfortunately, we just did not have a good SPF position as we tried to identify what the fuck was on the east side, since we could only ever see the west. We pushed up on the riverbank kind of in this area here, and between the trees, they must have saw somebody and engaged, and at that point, we just kicked it off. To answer that question.
Copy that, starting at A-firm.
I'm Mike, 3-3.
Yeah, Roger Sergeant. Okay, so the AO was a little more compact, I think, than we had initially expected, so we did wind up stepping on each other physically a little bit. But other than that, the maneuvers were decent. There was a few times when we were maneuvering, and I think we may have gotten a little ahead because you guys didn't have good SBF, but that may have been terrain dependent. I mean, it just seemed like that there were not really good sight lines. Other than that, just kind of pushing through contact went fairly well. But once we got here, we definitely had some issues, and I think that may have been a breakdown a little bit of my, on my part, talking to 3-2 about how we were clearing. Things just started happening a little too quickly, and I was struggling to keep up a little bit. But beyond that, I think the major glaring thing is what happened with these 40 mics at the end. I'm not sure who was shooting at who. We're going to need to get 3-2 and Captain Drumheller's perspective on that, because I think he was the one that was possibly taking friendly 40s, but then it sounded like 3-2 thought they were taking friendly 40s. I'm not sure what happened there, but obviously it was a breakdown. So I'm just going to wait to hear from them about that particular situation. I don't have anything else to add.
Thank you, 3-3. Yeah, 3-4 was also taking some 40s, so definitely want to identify that.
Where were you when you were taking 40s?
In this tower.
Our 40s were going out to the roadblock to the southwest from that other tower.
Yeah, Phil, I could just clarify this right now. Nobody was taking any friendly 40s. I think 3-2 was asking why those 40s were being sent, because they didn't see any enemies at the checkpoint any longer. So it wasn't them being blue and blue. It was just them requesting more information.
So
okay, how did that result in a friendly fire incident with someone shooting at us from the tower that we were shooting the 40s from?
I'm not aware of that incident, Captain. Maybe one of the squad leaders can
Why did you guys shoot at us in the tower? We weren't shooting at you, and you didn't PID your target. That's so it doesn't make any sense why you fucking fired ripped and it was a saw gunner, so that narrows it down. You fucking ripped off a burst from the saw and hit the fucking ledge like right below my fucking chin in the tower for no reason.
Hey, I do recall that incident, Captain. I don't know. I can't remember. I was unsure. You can ask Sergeant White. I don't remember. We were hear the 40s going off, and we weren't clear what was going on over there. Maybe Sergeant White had some clarity
started
as well.
Firing? Like I don't understand. Like why did we not PID? And why did you think the 40s were being shot at you when they were being shot like 200 meters out to the west?
I didn't think they were being shot at us, Captain, and I wasn't engaging at that direction. So again, I think there was just some confusion on, or possibly my confusion led to Sergeant White's confusion, and then he engaged out that direction.
Oh, one more piece of information, Captain, is that 3-2 requested, 3-3 confirmed that they were not shooting 40s, and 3-3 initially responded that it was not them shooting 40s, so that may have contributed to the situation.
There were two different 40 gunners shooting at that roadblock. My 40 gunner was one of them. So I don't know why we said that 3-3 was not shooting 40s. We absolutely were. But still, doesn't matter. We like, does anyone here not have a fucking ranged optic? There's no excuse for not PIDing your target.
Very fun.
That's all I have for that incident.
Thank you, Cap. 3-3, is that it for you?
Affirm.
All right. From 3-4's perspective, I agree with you pretty much wholeheartedly. Obviously, guys, METC, we had a great plan, didn't end up following it. 3-4 ended up kind of here. We ended up kind of down here. And then we ended up here before eventually falling back and following everybody else in, and then taking this the southern side of the fence pretty much all the way through. The only real comment from my perspective was kind of on this engagement. I echo Sergeant Beckett's sentiments here. We got a little quick. 3-4 got kind of hung out here. We didn't really have a good SPF position before the assault began, and it forced us to vacate that position just to keep up with everybody else. So we didn't get hung out. So something we need to pay attention to, slowing down and making sure we set conditions. You know, we bring the fire, so we need to own that when we can and make sure we're controlling the tempo. Aside from that, you know, I'll debrief with my team leads, but I think from our perspective, it went pretty well. With regard to the movements in the town, we had two teams. We had a team with 3-3 down here. We had a team with 3-2 roughly in this area, give or take. 3-2 was under contact, so we left some guys with them, and then cleared through the town. Our goal was not to be clearing buildings. Inadvertently, we ended up clearing some buildings due to civilian considerations, given the tasking that we were supposed to push up. I personally handcuffed a guy and brought him out and sat him behind 3-3 just so that they could deal with him as they finished the town, and hated and inadvertently take any rounds. So whether that was a good idea or a bad idea, I don't know, but in any case, I didn't want him to catch a stray round, being a unarmed combatant.
If you handcuff someone and you don't want them to catch a stray round, don't leave them in the middle of the street.
Right. That's all I had from 3-4's perspective. 3-7.
Thank you, Sergeant Spears. The initial scouting by 3-2 and 3-4 and ORP1 was excellent. They identified objective Quai as well as the fucking ZSU that was on the exclamation mark down southwest of ORP2 by the water. That was excellent. They also called out a civilian truck. I believe it was a yellow civilian truck that was moving up along this ASR up to the bridge. And the fucking truck got almost up to the bridge before the gunfire started, at which point it turned around. And I still think that information was passed down because I didn't see any 40s or HE Morse rounds being fired at civilian buildings or around civilian buildings. So excellent work. No civilian KAs as far as I can tell. And then after that, 3-3 made an excellent decision when they were breaching the objective here. They breached between these two bunkers on this wall specifically, which opened up into an open area, and they did not go through because it was too open and there was no cover on the other side, which is an excellent decision. So they moved up north, breached this wall instead, and then 3-2 and 3-3 moved through together and cleared both sides of the wall. It was textbook. That's all I have. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sergeant. Captain?
I literally just forgot what I was about to go over. Oh, this fucking building. If you are ever gonna Zeus in this unit, every single AI that you spawn in these buildings stands right here and sticks their fucking gun through the wall, and they have an impenetrable shield that they can shoot you with. Make sure, as Ares, that you are checking those buildings and moving those guys more into the center of the room.
Hey, Fub.
That's for everybody who's ever going to Zeus. That's one thing. There's a lot of buildings that do that, but these are one of the worst because they always, as far as I know, spawn in that one corner with their guns sticking through the fucking wall. Oh, that's all I had.
Roger that, sir. All right, so for the training objective, obviously Recon being a big part of this, 3-2, did you feel like you had effective use of the DMR and were positioned to the best of our ability?
For the most part, Sergeant, yes. If we aren't positioned, the DMR team under Sergeant Kruger reposition themselves as necessary.
Excellent. Good call out on that ZU cannon. Frankly, I was shocked you found it. I was hoping that was going to be a bit of a fuck you, but we accomplished our training objective, right? If we had not gone slow, that would have been a bad day. But we took our time, did our recon, did what we need to do. My only comment with that is make sure that we're checking ranges when we're marking. I know that you had some difficulty with the ranging. On that, from a better position, we were able to get a little bit more accurate range and mark it a little more apropos, to make sure that we're all in there. The only other comment I have is somebody called up on net something about, I think it was a revetment. I've never heard that in my life. I had no fucking clue what that was. So
that was me, Sergeant. I said that.
Okay. I just had no idea what that meant. Yeah.
Big vehicle trench. I'll try not to use big words. Thank you, Sergeant.
I don't mind big words. I just never heard that one. So I consider myself pretty well versed too. So yeah, that's a Zotz. I'll take it. Sending it down the line. Senior NCOs, team leads. Any comments? Solid lieutenant in here at some point.
Ares, were you in that BMP when we got caught out in that open area?
Hey, Fum, sir.
I guess thanks for not destroying my entire fucking team.
I actually didn't see you because of the foliage. I just shot at the smoke.
Good. I saw the BMP and then I got my ass behind some fucking foliage. So, but you were suppressing in the area that my team was. We were trying to push. I think the BMP was. The fuck was it? Here?
It was on Hill 20.
Yeah. We were trying to push this way and right, and we were trying to get eyes. It sounded like the BMP was pushing from up there somewhere. Was it stationary up there?
It was behind this building to begin with, and then I drove it down to Hill 20.
We, just because of the fucking foliage, we couldn't see it as it moved up there, and we were trying to move up here, and right as it got a fucking angle on us, a whole goddamn squad of enemies came from this way. And we were asses, dicks in the fucking wind because we had no cover back where we had just come from. The only cover was this little fucking area right here. So we had nothing.
Oh, it does remind me. That was when the green smoke was deployed.
Say again, green smoke got deployed?
Was it green or red?
At some point. I think it was a green. I'm pretty sure it was a green. I don't think I'm colorblind.
I mean, given the amount of shit that was being pushed back up inside of us, I'm not surprised someone probably popped the green smoke.
Hey, Boom.
You fly.
Thank you, Sergeant. That was me that popped the green smoke to indicate my exact position to my fire team, because I was the one that was caught out there in the open.
Hey, Boom. Good work on that. I just wanted to make sure that people send that information up, because when I asked who popped the green smoke, nobody had any idea. Make sure that information get passed up.
I
from
would
certain,
not
I
have
did
passed
pass
that
it up.
on the
It
battlefield. Yeah, I would not have passed that up. Like, it's green smoke, it's friendly, so I don't know, like, if it's being used for concealment, like, what about that needs to be passed up, would be my question.
Just who popped it, on what squad.
Okay, well, it didn't get sent down, as far as I know, but I was also dealing with a squad to my north and a BMP to my east at the time, so I don't know if that's comm that I would have been worried about at that time.
Understood, sir.
3-3, just south of RB2, you had, was it a mass cast, or was it just, you had a bunch of guys down, you were under fire?
We had 3 down, but 2 of us woke up, so it was a mass cas, but...
Not for very long.
Yeah,
well, there were casualties on the Bravo team too, sir, so yeah.
Okay, let's if we need to, let's talk about this afterwards in a squad-leader debrief. Let's make sure we don't pass the 3-hour mark.
Understood. So good training tonight, guys. A lot of sustains here. The communications are excellent. I'm very happy with Platoon Net as far as communications went. Team Nets seemed like they were going well in 3-4 at the very least. Keep up that good shit. As far as movements and stuff, you know, we did what we achieved. We wanted to do rather was kind of slow the pace, do the recon. So excellent work on that. 3-2, we did our best to make sure that you were covering the training stuff that you guys felt you needed to cover. So good work on all of those. The minor stuff, we're aware of it. We know what it is. So just work on those improvements. And aside from that, I'm pretty fucking happy here. So if nobody has anything else, you're dismissed to squad debriefs.
Cool.
All right, bye.
User left your channel.
Negative from B3.
Copy.
User left your channel.
All right, 3-4, hang tight.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
All right, thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully that was entertaining. So catch you tomorrow.
User left your channel.